everybody, welcome back. Sorry, I was having some mic problems. I was having some mic problems. I apologize for that. But boys, we are here. Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets. We got game 2 for you. Sorry. I appreciate everybody for sticking around. Sorry my mic wasn't working, but now it's working. It is here. We ready. We rowing, and we're perfect. We are perfect here. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets playing game 2 here. There are 7 seconds left in the Knicks-Hawks games. The Hawks, this has been a crazy game so far. The Hawks have just taken the lead. They're winning 107-106, but this is going to be live play-by-play reaction and all that fun stuff here. This is a Timberwolves podcast here. For those who do not know, my name is Mateo. I host this podcast. I cover all Minnesota sports in a podcast form, here on the channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Feel free to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, I apologize for the bad start. We technically here, it's a late start. Minnesota time, it is 9:45. It is going to be insane though. We are ready, okay? I'm ready. We're going to bring the heat, live play-by-play reaction the entire time here, at least until probably 1 a.m., which is going to be hopefully good. I don't think the Timberwolves have started yet. No, they have not. I think they're going to wait unless this game goes into overtime. If the Knicks and the Hawks game does go into overtime, I don't know what we're going to do because I don't have, the game on here. Maybe we'll just have to, do something. I don't know. But here we go. The Nuggets and the Timberwolves, though. We got game 2. Minnesota down 0-1 here after a heartbreaking loss. I'll talk a little bit more about my storylines and all that stuff as we get to the game. But I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go big screen. We're gonna go big screen just for this. Hold on, this Hawks here. With 7 seconds left. The Hawks have the ball. They're up, and they get fouled. Okay, here you go. 5.6 seconds. There's going to be two free throws for C.J. McCollum, and then yes, we will get to the Timberwolves game as soon as this game wraps up. Again, my TV is going to be behind while we use ESPN here. I will get it ready. Bam. Right? Is that right? Good. Yeah. Okay. So, right, they got the foul. Maybe it's actually ahead did he miss the first one? Actually, I don't think he's taken the shot yet. Yeah, he did miss the free throw. Okay, so we're just going to have this here while we wait. The Hawks winning by 1 point, but this, still gives Jalen Brunson tons of time to come here. They make a substitution. In comes Karl-Anthony Towns, and oh my gosh, did he just miss the second one? He did. This is crazy. He missed the second free throw. Oh my gosh. Here is Brunson. Brunson airballed it, and the Hawks are going to win this game. Oh, no, it wasn't. Was it Bridges? It was Bridges, I think. Oh, man. The Knicks are going to lose this game, and the Atlanta Hawks steal one in Madison Square Garden. Oh, my gosh, bro. What a way to start, the stream, and then we're going to get hopefully an exciting game today with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. So hopefully they'll switch the screen right away. I will get this screen figured out now. We're going to go back down here, make it small again. All right, I'm sorry. We chilling. Feel free to use the chat. Feel free to, talk a little bit with me. I'll be here for a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me get the pop-out chat so I can make sure I can see all your chats because I want to interact with you. So if you have anything to say, let me know about the Timberwolves game, about what just happened in New York. Atlanta goes in there and splits the series. Really, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, if you have any questions about what this program is, what this podcast is on YouTube, obviously it's our road to 200 subscribers, as you can see on the right top corner. But Timberwolves, I don't think they've started yet. Don't think they've started quite yet, but I, again, hope they start pretty dang soon. I don't want to be up too late, even though it's going to be a late one. It's going to be a late one for sure. So, again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. They're finishing this post-game interview with C.J. McCollum. And then, we should get ready for some Minnesota Timberwolves basketball here on a Monday night. Oh, boy. What a game, though. I can't believe Jalen Brunson lost that game. Man. Okay. It just happened, and we're going to have to deal with it here. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. Maybe halftime we can go through some highlights and all that stuff. But now I think it's time to send us over to Denver. NBC, can we go to Denver, please? I want to get T-Wolves basketball going on. And I think that is exactly what we're going to do. They're showing Anthony Edwards. Yes, he's playing. We'll get to starting lineups in a moment. But yeah, here we go. Drop your predictions. Who wins tonight? Do the Nuggets, they're going to a commercial break. Okay. Do the Nuggets get, a 2-0 lead? They're actually favored by 7.5. That's crazy. That is actually absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But man, all right. We here, we ready, we rolling. And Minnesota Timberwolves lost game 1 Saturday. Was it Saturday afternoon? Yep, it was Saturday afternoon. Just it was an unfortunate game, obviously, to lose, especially, you had the lead. Gordon was in foul troubles, but here, let me just go through some of my notes that I had, from game 1. By the way, we'll have a full first 2 game breakdown, and my just kind of reaction to it all coming out probably tomorrow sometime. I am still in school, but I am homeschooled, so that kind of helps a little bit about that. So I could kind of get free range in school, and actually stuff's winding down as we speak, but we'll get a Timberwolves episode recapping the first 2 games, probably recapping the first 2 Wild games, who they're playing the Dallas Stars right now in game 2. They took game 1, 6-1, crazy. But anyway, let's set it up. I took some notes during game 1. It started insane. The first half was great. They jumped out to a 10-point lead very early on. Jaden McDaniels was hot. Gobert was locking down Jokic. I'm going to be really interested to see how Jokic and Denver adjust to Gobert's defense, because he was playing some really dang good defense. In game 1, obviously, I think in the fourth quarter, that's kind of, Jokic started to figure some things out, but we'll see, how people edit their game plans. Changes is going to be the name of the game here, because in a 7-game series, you got to make changes, and that's one thing that I don't know if Chris Finch is going to be able to do. He likes to stay to his game plan. I think you got to expand your rotation a little bit and just change your game plan. I think, a lot of things have to happen. We'll talk a little bit about that in a second. Again, you're not missing anything. The game has not started yet. But also the last part of the good part of game 1, Gordon's foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the first quarter. If you can do that, if you can try to attack him again, that's huge, because he provides another scoring player, scoring option off their good team. I think personally here, you're going to hear me say this. You heard me probably say this through game 1, but you're also going to hear me say it throughout the stream today. You got to lock up the other options. I personally would say let Jokic get his 50 or 60 points. You just can't have Jamal Murray do what he did, to the Timberwolves game 1, 30 points, absolutely crazy. Nobody could guard him. And then, we know what Christian Brown, we know what Aaron Gordon can do. We need to lock them up. That's more important than locking up Jokic, in my opinion. But hey, Gobert, if you can give us at least a half of good defense, locking him up, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Let me actually start up a poll here. Who wins? I think a lot of people are going to probably say, the Nuggets are going to win. But, this is, I'm cheering for the Timberwolves. I will try to provide insight for both teams. It did start. It's 5, by the way. Anthony Edwards for 3 is no good. Okay, so NBC, you kind of sold that. It is 5-5 here. Dante DiVincenzo just stole the ball. Here's Jaden McDaniels. We'll get the poll set up in a second. Jaden McDaniels to Dante DiVincenzo to Julius Randle. Randle's going to shoot for 3 in the corner. Is money. Let me start. Hold up. I hate this. I thought that was going to happen. It had started already, but I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Timberwolves are up by 3 already. Here's Jamal Murray guarded by Jaden McDaniels. Here's Jokic. Jokic top of the key. He's looking for someone. He's going to find Jamal Murray. Murray steps, fades, kick out, turned over. Anthony Edwards has the basketball, and my TV just went black. Really? 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 We really want to go black on me like that, bro? Okay. All right. Hold up. Hold up, boys. Hold up. hold up. We just lost freaking signal, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. I think NBC just choked. Oh, that's embarrassing, NBC. You gotta be better, NBC. Oh, I hear it. There we go. It's 11-7. It's 11-7 Minnesota. I will get the scoreboard fixed up in a second. Man, are we having technical difficulties. That Jokic throws the ball away, another turnover. Yeah, and this is what I had to say. Keys to the game. You cannot let Jamal Murray. You cannot let Christian Brown. You cannot let those secondary scorings or even the secondary stars score, because that's what ultimately kills you. So hold up. Let me fix up. I'm sorry, guys. Here's Jaden under the basket. He threw it away. Are you kidding me? All right, hold up. The other way, and it is going to be a foul. 2 shots for Denver. Okay, hold up. So it is 7, and then it's 11 for the T-Wolves. Okay, there we go. We're chilling. I'm sorry about that there. Okay, and then, yes, so Julius Randle's come out, and we need Julius Randle to lock in too. Randle has 8 points. McDaniel has 0. Edwards has 3. He's 1 for 2 from the floor. Gordon has 2. Johnson's going to be shooting free throws. And there, we're all caught up. Sorry about that. There we go. We're ready. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see Anthony Edwards, how he plays with his, he's kind of still a little injured, but we'll see. The Timberwolves are 0-8 all-time in series when they're down 0-2, and the Nuggets are 8-0 all-time in series when they're up 2-0. Johnson hits another free throw, and it is a 2-point game here. Nuggets win the poll so far with, 1 vote. Appreciate you. Again, I apologize for the miscommunication. Here's Anthony Edwards. He needs to go on attack mode. He finds Julius Randle. Top of the key. He fakes the shot. Julius spinning. Jumper is no good. Gobert cannot rebound the basketball. Here comes Aaron Gordon. You got to lock him up. Aaron Gordon finds Christian Brown for 3 in the corner, and it's good. Oh, man. They take the lead. Denver does. What up, Mateo? Hi, Titan. How we doing? Appreciate you. I'll talk to you in a second. Here's Jaden McDaniels driving in. Gets it out to Edwards. Edwards, a screen from Randle for 3 is off, and he can't do it. How's it going, Titan? How are we doing? Julius Randle, good defense on Jamal Murray. Murray driving in, gets the foul. Are you kidding me? Another foul. Dude, Jamal Murray might be just like SGA. I mean, I know they're the same nationality. They're both Canadian. But still, bro. Still. You got to stop giving them free points. And that was a thing, a key to the game for the first game of the series. I was like, you can't give them extra points. It's not going to be free throws, but here's Johnson for 3, and it's money. Oh, it's money. Cameron Johnson, I believe is his name. It is indeed. That's his 5th point of the day. Chilling, just playing some Siege with the boys. How are you? Chilling, bro. We are chilling. Glad you're chilling. Here's Edwards. Edwards out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Gobert. Gobert, a one-hand floater. What the heck was that, Gobert? Chilling with the boys is great, Titan. The lay-in is good. Christian Brown is fired up. He is fired up. These things, they ain't looking good. You cannot fall behind, bro. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just hoping. The Minnesota Timberwolves can pull this out. They can't not go down 2-0. I think personally, if they go down 2-0, they might not make it past, the Denver Nuggets. But who are we saying? We got to stay hype. We got to stay positive. Dude, it might end up being until 1 a.m. when I'm streaming this game, and we're going to do it even if it's a blowout. So appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And we're on our first commercial break, so we can finally now take a chance to reset. That's the thing I hate about, nationally televised games and all playoff games. If a game goes over or takes too long, they're just going to start without you. And, I couldn't do anything about it because I was just on national TV. But we chilling. We chilling for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on. I'm going to check. Does my stream sound good? I hope it does. Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right. I was just making sure everything was going good. So we've been streaming about for 15 minutes already. Sorry about, the whole lag and all that wonderful stuff. But hey, we here now, and that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. If you guys have any like suggestions what to do during commercial breaks, I do have NFL Perry. Well, we'll do the NBA version where we try to build a team. We'll do that a couple commercial breaks. Um, Thank you, Titan, for sounding perfect. Yeah, I upgraded my streaming thing for my streaming software for the playoffs, and then I was kind of testing it for game one, so I was getting more familiar with it, and I think I got this underway. I just kind of had, you can see the scoreboard that I had, the Wolves Nuggets thing. I just basically had that, and then my logo on, my older streams. And so I think I upgraded it a little bit better. Obviously, I think a lot of people would probably want, my face and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, it's Jesse. How's it going, Jesse? How we doing? I see you. Thank you so much for joining. If you can, I know you're subscribed. I'm pretty sure you're subscribed. If you can hit that like button, I do appreciate that. Just, the more likes, the more, video people hopefully will see, appreciate you guys. I don't get this stupid algorithm. This algorithm, it's the hardest it's been, for YouTube. It's harder to push your content out there. So every like helps. So thank you guys so much. But how are we doing, Jesse? How are we doing? I appreciate you for joining, even if you just stay for a little bit or, anything. Appreciate you, Jesse. How we doing? Still on commercial break. Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, the Timberwolves down 6 early here in the first quarter. Here for the NBA playoffs. Where you guys all watching from? Where y'all watching from? Love to get to know y'all a little bit better. Do you guys... Yeah, I thought so, Jesse. I thought you subscribed when we were in Millie's live. Yes. I think I subscribed to all of your guys' channels over there. I think so. I think maybe... Yeah, I think I got all of the mods on Millie's channel, so that's pretty chill. Thank you guys so much. But you're doing good? Perfect. That's the best thing. I love it. I love it when people are doing good. We're back to live action in a second here. NBC's broadcast is back. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas... Oh, I just realized this... Oh my gosh, dude. My TV just went again, bro. Oh my gosh. My TV just went black again. We might have to figure out something else about this. We might have to go to a different setup. I just realized the bracket technically has the score. It just might be a little ahead. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Hold up. Let me fix my TV. My gosh. My gosh, boys. My gosh. I don't know. I don't know why we couldn't just have an easy day. I'm already staying up super late. Super late here. Edwards has the ball. It's 18-11 now. Hovey put out a new... Yes, I did see Hovey's album. Dude, Hovey's album is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. Like, the amount of, songs I added to my workout playlist and, like songs and just basically all my playlists. Like, I almost added his entire album to almost all of my, day-to-day playlists. It's absolutely insane. It looks like I would assume was checking into the ball game for your T-Wolves. Appreciate it. Have you guys heard all the songs of the Hovey drop? Dude, that album's sick. That album is sick. Here's Jamal Murray out to Aaron Gordon. Gordon to Nikola Jokic, guarded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Jamal Murray, wide open is Jokic. He draws immediately. Jaden McDaniels on him, pushing and shoving, working his way. There's Jamal Murray, wide open. Why is he wide open? But luckily he can't hit. And the rebound is for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert got it to Anthony Edwards. Edwards, you got to get going. He finds Naz Reid. Naz Reid needs to get it going too. Long stretch pass in the corner. McDaniels for 3. It's in and out. Rebound is controlled by Denver. Nikola Jokic gets it out to Christian Brown. And now back to Jokic. Finds a Tim Hardaway Jr. He's falling. He gets the shot to go. He gets the shot to go. My gosh. 5:30 left in the first quarter. First quarter flying. Here's Edwards, the floater. He draws contact. He can't get the basket to go. However, I think he should be... there will be a foul on Denver. Let's read these comments. Titan. I love the album. Generally one of the best I've heard in a minute. For real, Hovey is the GOAT. GOAT emoji. Yeah, I'd agree. Hovey and NF need to collab. Holby and NF need to collapse. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Here's Edwards. Edwards out to Reed. Reed to DeSumo. DeSumo thought about the three. He's going to float it up, and they missed it again. I mean, the Timberwolves just, they can't shoot. Like, oh my goodness. This is just not the way you want to start. They start 4 from 14 from the floor. Here's Gordon. Gordon, step back, floater, no good, rebound, Io, DeSumo. DeSumo can move it from right to left if you're talking basketball. If you can just to picture that. Here's Edwards, gets a screen from Gobert, mid-range jumper, top of the logo, is no good. Nobody can shoot. 9-point game, first quarter. Edwards, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the floor. Jamal Murray, guarded by Edwards. That's what we do, and they called a freaking foul. They called a foul on Anthony Edwards. Oh, my gosh. Jamal Murray, I might hate Jamal Murray more than I hate, SGA. And I'm not saying like I hate them as a person, just as a player, just so y'all know, We love everybody, obviously. They're all made in the image of God, and we like to keep God first on this channel. So I just got to be careful with the language. Sometimes I can get a little interesting, and I just want to make sure everybody's got that. But here's Jokic, guarded by Anthony Edwards. Jokic, he's trying to do bully ball on Edwards. Here's Murray out for 3, and it's good. Oh, boy. Jamal Murray's come to play. Denver's come to play. And I've not seen a single adjustment by Chris Finch. I have not seen a single adjustment. It literally, they can't get shots to go. The Timberwolves can't get any shots to go. And Murray got an and one. He's on the free throw line now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bro. Wow. Jamal Murray was 0 for 8 from the three-point line. He wasn't even shooting three-pointers in game 1 and had 30 points, and now he was 16 to 16 from the free throw line. That's insane. But now he's back at the free throw line, and the shot is good. Oh, Timberwolves, you got to figure something out, Finch. You got to make adjustments. This is what I was worried about, that they wouldn't make adjustments. And, sure, it's on the road and you're not, like, losing at home, but here's Randall. He draws contact. Are you kidding me? No foul. And the ball's on the ground. Here's DeSumo. DeSumo. Oh, gosh. Nas is on the ground. He's in a lot of pain. He's going to try to do something. Edwards draws contact, and he will. Oh, my gosh. How is that? Oh, my gosh, brother. Whoa. How is that not a shooting foul? Tim Hardaway Jr. was wrapping his arms all around Anthony Edwards. My gosh. Give me a break. Give me a break. Like, hold on. He's immediately double-teamed. He keeps his foot planted. He's in shooting motion. And I don't think they're going to award him free throws. It's just the league. The NBA's messed up. The NBA's just messed up. Oh, wait. I spoke. Hold up. I spoke too fast. I'm sorry. It's my Minnesota fan. It's my passionate fan. Edwards is on the free throw line. He sinks the first one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Sorry. I'm also watching. I watch the broadcast with the volume off, so I can't always hear, the refs and stuff. So again, I apologize. I'm sorry. That kind of makes me stupid, but okay. I think what Edwards was complaining about was he was behind the line, so he thought he should have had 3 free throws, and the ref only gave him 2. But anyway, here's Jamal Murray. Murray guarded loosely by Io DeSumo, gets it to Jokic. Jokic thought about the 3. He's going to just set a screen. It's Jamal Murray for 3, and oh my gosh, he sinks it again. Jamal Murray is just, you don't have an answer. Finch, you need an answer for Jamal Murray. People focus too much on Jokic, but you forget how good, how talented Jamal Murray is. And this is the problem day in and day out. Chris Finch does not make adjustments, and you have to guard double Jamal Murray, and he's on the free throw line again. 10 points, 3 of 4 from three-point range, and Jamal Murray hits another free throw. Dude, it's a struggle to watch this because the Timberwolves have no answer for Jamal Murray. Edwards is always double-teamed. Do the same thing. I don't care if Jokic scores 60. Bones for 3 is good. That was needed for Bones' confidence. He sinks his first shot of the game coming in off the bench. And the lead slowly is decreasing. Christian Braun, High pass to Nikola Jokic, guarded by Julius Randle. Guess what? It's Jamal Murray. Murray finds a wide open Jokic. Jokic for three is off. See? Make him shoot those. Make him shoot those, and they missed the shot. It's going to be Timberwolves basketball. That's what we want to do. See, they doubled Jamal Murray, and that's what happened. See, you get rewarded for what I'm pretty sure you have to do. Oh, gosh, and Jaden McDaniels is going to the tunnel. Oh, that's not good. It looks like he might be injured. Oh, boy. That's not good whatsoever. Here's Edwards. Edwards draws the double team again. Lays it in over Jokic. And it's only a 10-point lead now for the Denver Nuggets. Come on, T-Wolves. Let's go. We got to stay positive. It's only the first quarter. 3:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic guarded by Julius Randle. Now gets it to Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. for three. He is fouled, and he gets the and one to go. He sinks the triple again. Another foul. DeSumo, or maybe Bones. That was Bones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. will be shooting a free throw when we come back. Well, when the broadcast comes back, because timeout Minnesota. Timeout Minnesota. It's unfortunate, guys. This is not good. This is not good whatsoever. Appreciate everybody for watching, by the way. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, for sure, this is not the time to do it, especially because we're on commercial break. So go ahead and, chit-chat. Hold on. I'm trying to think of a question to ask y'all. God, how many people in here today, right now? Whether it's 2, 10, 5, I don't really care how many people are in here. 2 people in here? Appreciate the heck out of you guys. Appreciate the heck out of you. Average view duration is only a minute. Let's get that up. Let's get that up so you're not clicking off. We don't want to click off. And I'm sorry if I seem a little quieter than normal. Well, yeah, my whole family's basically asleep. Yeah, they go to bed pretty early. It's like 10 here in Minnesota at night. This game's going to go probably till midnight, maybe 1 o'clock, depending on what happens. If the Timberwolves get blown out, this is going to be a very quick game. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see for now. Yeah, so it's 31-18. What's the deficit? I can't do math. It's 10 o'clock at night. I can't do math right now. Gosh, dang it. Let me try to do math. It's 13. Yeah. It's a 13-point deficit already, bro. And the fact that I don't think it's over is just stupid of me. It's absolutely stupid of me that I don't think it's over. It's the stupid Minnesota fan that's in me right now. That I just say I'm refusing to believe they're gonna lose this game. I think it's still gonna get hot. I'm still gonna stay positive. All right, I'm still staying positive. Oh man. All right. Let's see how the Minnesota Wild are doing because they're in the playoffs as well. I thought I'd check in. Let's check in on them. Let's check in on them just a second. They were tied 1-1 at the end of the first period. They're in the second period right now. They're losing 2-1 against the Dallas Stars. Very intriguing. Very intriguing for sure. Right now, we're down here in the first quarter, down 13. Jamal is still hot, bro. He's still hot. I don't know why. That they won't double him. They gotta just let Jokic shoot. I don't care. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't. Okay. You gotta let Jamal not have as many shots. And do not foul him. Do not foul him at all. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're back. Let me get my hat on. Let's see if my hat, gets a little better here. So let's see if this hat, I got a baseball cap. Let's see if it provides a little bit of, what should I call it? Luck or good luck? good luck. I don't really believe in good luck, but they hit the second free throw. All right, so it's a 14-point game here. 2:50 left. Let's get the play-by-play rolling a little bit. Here's Zio Dosunmu. Dosunmu out to Naz Reid. Naz is going to shoot for 3. And guess what? It's no good. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And on national TV. I mean, I guess all playoff games are nationally televised, but whatever. Jamal Murray guarded by Anthony Edwards. Thank you, Edwards, for finally guarding him. That's a good adjustment. That's at least one good adjustment. Tim Hardaway Jr. misses his shot. Rebound by Anthony Edwards. Edwards, I think he could get a triple-double today. I really do. If people can start making shots, that's going to be huge. Step back 3 for Anthony Edwards is no good. He just can't shoot. He can't shoot. I think his runner's knee is really affecting him this much, and it's kind of crazy. It's low-key really, really crazy how much this is actually affecting him. It's crazy. Edwards is going to come out here. He's 7 points, 2 of 6 from the floor, and he's going to get a bunch of massages now. It's like, okay, Jamal, thank you. Jamal Murray is finally off on the bench. That's great. That's great. Here we go. Bruce Brown out to Johnson. Here's Jokic. Jokic to Bruce Brown. He wanted the shot, but he's guarded good by Bones, and another foul. Like, the refs just are calling everything against the Timberwolves, and it's just so, just so annoying. It really is annoying, and I just want it to be a fairly officiated game. Game 1 wasn't. 16 shots from Murray was just crazy. That's 8 trips to the line. It's just too much as they, missed the first free throw. But, I just want a fair game, right? I want a fair game, and it doesn't look like we're going to get that. But, at least early on here, it's only the first quarter, but 18 points in the first quarter, that's just unacceptable. Still a little time, though, to make a little run here and make things a little interesting. It is only the first quarter, after all. Here's Bones Hyland. Thought about the 3. Dosunmu catches the block, and now here's Dosunmu. Dosunmu gets a good screen for 3, is off. And the Timberwolves, I think you got to get away from the 3. I think you got to step away from the three-point shot a little bit. You just got to start laying in. You got to start laying in some buckets. You cannot just keep putting up 3s because they're just not going in. If they go in, that's a different story. But they're not going in, so you got to start driving in a little bit. It's going to be Timberwolves basketball. Here's Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson, if you don't know Slow-Mo's nickname, that's Slow-Mo. Here's just Bones Hyland. Bones Hyland for 3, and he gets it. Bones Hyland starting to, get it a little bit. So maybe they said, yeah, actually, no, Mateo, you don't know anything. We're just going to keep shooting the 3. Well, hey, I guess that could work. Here's Jokic. Jokic, the lay-in is good. And we throw the hat off. That doesn't work. Here's Naz Reid. Naz to Julius. Come on, Julius. Rolling is no good. Blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Timberwolves basketball. Jokic disagrees. So does the coach. But Tony Brothers, the referee, says, hey, hold on. Let me see here. Can we go to see the play? I want to see the play. I want to see if I think it did go off Jokic, but it's going to be T-Wolves basketball. Here's Randall. Randall to Slow-Mo. Slow-Mo to Randall. Randall's going to shoot 3, and guess what? He missed it. Oh, gosh. Here's Bruce Brown. Brown to Jokic. Stolen by Bones Hyland. Hyland has a 3-on-1. Hyland is going to get the foul. Are you kidding me? His feet were down, and it's a charge on Bones Hyland. Bones wants to challenge it. But I think Hardaway Jr.'s feet were planted. Bones going to the bench. He's got 2 fouls. Oh my gosh, bro. This is just... Yep, his feet were planted. Oh my goodness. That's just... It's just, it's a 14-point game. Gosh dang it, bro. Colin comes in off the bench. Hardaway feeling the good burn and gets the foul call yet again. At this point, I don't want to go here early on, but it just feels like it's rigged. Like Conley never argues about a call, and he's even arguing about this. You gotta let him play a little bit, Tony Brothers. You gotta let him play. But yet again, another free throw here. Opportunity for Denver. Hits the first one. Because why wouldn't they hit it? They got all this practice in the world. Jokic checks out. Aaron Gordon checks in. No Murray. No Jokic. This is the time. This is the time you need to try to do something here with about 45 seconds left. But first, Tim Hardaway Jr., he's going to hit the second free throw. And the lead is now, 16? Mike Conley, the really only point guard on this team, he's going to have a lane. He could shoot it, but he's going to play the smart decision, get this out to Julius Randle. Randle, already double-teamed. Randle, the floater, and cannot get it, but he is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws, and at least we go to the free throw line. Man, the first quarter started off real quick, and now all these fouls, they ain't making this thing quick, right? They making it drag out longer and longer. And, I just don't like, I don't like these fouls, Let them play. Let them play, Tony Brothers. Let them play. But here's Julius Randle at the free throw line. He makes the first one. I'll take all the shots I can get. Jamal Murray, guess what? He's checking back into the ball game. So is Jokic. Are you kidding me? With 24.7 seconds left in the first quarter, Timberwolves are down by 15. Can you get this down to 12? Let's stay positive. If you can stop, maybe get a quick steal and get a basket, cut this down to 12. It's manageable. Randle, second free throw is good, and it is a 14-point game. So now I think what you have to do here is you got to steal it. McDaniels is back, though. That is really good. He is not injured. He's going to be playing through something, maybe. Who knows? Julius Randle has 10 points. That's great. That's what we need from him. But now we need everybody else to get going. Murray's going to dribble this clock off. The shot clock and game clock have a difference of 1. Here's Jamal Murray. Jamal finds a wide open Aaron Gordon for the slam dunk. And the Timberwolves have given up 39 points in the first quarter. 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The lob is good. Jaden McDaniels gets the shot to go. Timberwolves are down 14 at the end of the first quarter. They're down 14 points at the end of the first quarter. 39-25. 39-25, this thing, that ain't looking good. Murray's got 11. Hardaway Jr.'s got 8. Jokic has only got 2. Johnson's got 5. Gordon's got 4. Those were the Denver Nuggets on the floor to end the first quarter. Let's get, we can go to, full screen a little bit, and I think what we'll do here is we'll take a look at some box score of the first quarter because, and I should probably change from first quarter to second quarter because we're moving over to the second quarter now. And then we can go share this. Oh, wait. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, I pressed the wrong window. Apologize for that. Can we get the box score? Yeah. That's what we want. Dude, this score is just embarrassing, bro. This score is just... It's embarrassing. I do want to talk about the Knicks game. Probably around halftime, we'll talk a little bit about that. We got to go like this, probably. Sorry, I got to figure out a better way to do this. But anyway, we'll do something like these. Yeah, it works. All right, it works. It should work. I hope it works. I'm sorry. Appreciate. There's still one viewer. Appreciate it. But here at the end here of the first quarter, as mentioned already, the Timberwolves trailing by 14 points. Julius Randle's got 10 points in 10 minutes. Jaden McDaniels got 2 points in 8 minutes. Rudy, Dante, both 0 points. We got to get Dante going. He's only taken 1 shot, too. That's just preposterous. Anthony Edwards got 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting in 10 minutes. It's not terrible, but you definitely want him to do better. Anderson has 0 points. Nas has 0 points. Conley has 0 points. Ayo has 0 points. Bones does have 6 points off the bench, but 3 fouls, which is definitely not at all ideal. And then for the Denver Nuggets, as I mentioned already, Gordon has 4, Cameron Johnson has 5, Nikola Jokic 2, Murray 11, Brown 8, Hardaway Jr. off the bench 8, Spencer Jones off the bench 0, and Bruce Brown 1 off the bench. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now before we start the second quarter. But as I wanted to say, let's take a quick look at the playoff bracket. You can take a look at the playoff bracket right now, especially in the Western Conference. OKC leads the Suns 1-0. The Lakers lead the Rockets 1-0. Denver obviously leads this series 1-0. And then the Spurs lead the Blazers 1-0. And then you've been looking at the bracket a good majority of the time today, so you probably are pretty familiar with the other side of the bracket. You've been looking at it. I just kind of like it. I didn't know what else to put in this spot by the screen here, so I just decided here let's put like the bracket. I think the bracket looks pretty good. Looks pretty good there. Appreciate again everybody for watching. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's late. It is late. Timberwolves get an extra vote in the chat. Appreciate you guys. You still think the Timberwolves are gonna pull this out? I hope so. I hope so indeedy. If the Timberwolves go down 2-0, I'm not confident that they're going to win the series at all. I think they have to win this if they want a chance to win the series. Pardon me as I just grabbed a drink of water, and we're back to live action here in the second quarter. And let's get going, boys. Here we go. Jamal Murray starts with the ball here for the Nuggets. Hardaway Jr. is going to shoot a 3, and it's good. Hardaway Jr.'s come to play off the bench. Wish the Timberwolves bench could do something like that. We'll see, though. Here's Anthony Edwards. He needs to take over. Come on, Edwards. Gets a screen from Gobert. Here's Edwards. Fakes the shot. Then the mid-range is in and out. He just can't shoot. The shots just aren't going in for him. The shots are just not going in. Here's Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Edwards. Murray, the shot is good. No foul. The league keeps growing. The league keeps growing. It's almost a 20-point game. Here's Dante. Dante, spin move. He's going to find Edwards. Edwards, he needs to pull it back. There's a jumper. There's the 3. And that's good from distance. One shot is all it takes to get hot. Hopefully, Edwards, that's the start of something new. 44-28, 10:53, 10:52, 10:51 for your time sync left in the second quarter. Here's Jamal Murray. Murray gets a screen. Now guarded by by Gobert, and he can't hit. Good defense by Rudy Gobert. Come on, Rudy. Let's go. Here's Anthony Edwards moving right to left. He's going to drive in. He's going to lay it in, and it's good. What was a 19-point game is now a 14-point game. And wait, what the heck? Why does the basket not count? Why does the basket not count? You tell me. You tell me. They're going to, oh my gosh, they're going to say it's an offensive foul on Edwards. Oh my gosh, dude. This officiating crew is stupid. Johnson from the distance is no good. Valanciunas, the rebound. He grabbed Rudy's arm. And are you calling it on Rudy? Okay. I've just come to a conclusion. I don't get NBA refs. So Edwards grabs the arm, they call it offensive foul, and then Valanciunas grabs Gobert's arm when Valanciunas is the offender, or, playing offense, and it's a foul on Rudy. It's crazy. All right, here's Jamal Murray. Murray is blocked by Gobert. Come on. Then the 3, though, for Johnson is no good. Rebound by DiVincenzo. Justice, thank you for your comment. I will read it in a second. I kind of saw it, but again, he is still in play. Here is Edwards. Edwards, double team, driving in. It is good. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. Edwards needs to get hot. I will read your comment. Going over stats during break is my favorite. Yes, thank you. It is great. That's what we do. We're going to do a couple other fun things during breaks. But we got to get back to the live action. I'll read your longer comment in a second. Thank you, guys. we're actually out of bounds. It's going to be, I think, still Nuggets ball. Justice, hi there. Probably not here for long, but your sound is great, and that's awesome. I usually listen to play-by-play when I'm multitasking and not watching. So good sound plus scoreboard is over video. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Denver missed a shot. Here's Anthony Edwards. Edwards trying to get a screen from Rudy, and it's poked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys. You got to just get Ant hot. That's the key, I think. That's pretty much what we got to do. You got to keep Anthony Edwards going. You got to get him rolling. He's been in he's been in a rough spot, but if he can start cooking, he gets hot. And don't let Ant get hot. Here's Reed. Reed drives in and gets the foul, gets the basket. That's an and one. The Jamal hate is gross, bro. He is no SGA. He averages very low free throw attempts, but the Wolves foul a ton. Look at the stats. Yeah, I know. I'm mostly joking. Murray, there's just something about it when he plays the Wolves. I actually really enjoy watching Murray. Nas just missed the free throw, but rebounded by Edwards. Edwards driving in and floats it up. Thank you. He's fouled. Okay, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's just when he plays the Timberwolves, I don't like him. But I respect Jamal Murray for sure. SGA, no, I know. I know SGA. He deserves more hate than Jamal. We foul too much, and that's where I'm going off of here. The Timberwolves, they can't foul. I opened the show here after my technical difficulties as Edwards hits the first free throw. You gotta just not give him the free throws, because without the free throws, yeah, he's a pretty average player. Yes, I agree. You were saying he averages low free throw attempts. Yeah, for sure. Edwards missed the second free throw. However, they're going to call another foul on Valanciunas. Maybe it's coming back, boys. Jamal Murray is hold on. Is it justice, or how do you want to be addressed? I just want to make sure I'm addressing you the right name. Jamal Murray is the only player with 40 and 50-point games on no free throw attempts. Oh, that's crazy. I actually didn't know that. While Joker only has 1 free throw. Please kill that fake narrative. All right, I got you. No, I do appreciate it. I'm mostly kidding. Mostly just due to... Yeah, I got you, though. No, I appreciate it. I like it when people, have facts and stats to back up the things. I appreciate that. I really do. It's instead of, people just saying, oh, you shut up and stop doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I did not know that. That's actually a really cool stat that he's the only player with 40 and 50-point games on no free throw attempts. I actually really do appreciate it, because that's how it should be. I believe it was a technical on Valanciunas. Yes, it was. So... Edwards got the technical free throw, and now it's a 10-point game. Justice, who are you cheering for? Cheering for? I'm curious. Are you a Nuggets fan, are you a Wolves fan, or are you just a neutral fan? I would definitely like to know a little bit. Appreciate it, because I haven't seen you before, so trying to get to know you a little bit. Rudy Gobert just picked up his 3rd foul. Don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. I was interacting with the chat, and sometimes that's a little more important. Sometimes. Here we go, back to live action. Jamal Murray. Murray gets a screen from Gordon, and now Murray. We were just talking about you, Murray. Here's Gordon, and hold up. What? I don't get. I think they called a foul on McDaniels. Oh gosh. Dude, Tony Brothers, man, they just fouled McDaniels in. So it's a 1-for-1. Murray just picked up a foul, or not Murray. Dang it. Man, I thought I knew who that was. I didn't. I don't. It's Peyton Watson, I think. So, yeah, so the first one was McDaniels tugged Murray's jersey, but then good play. Hold on. Randall just scored for the Timberwolves. So McDaniels tugged Murray's jersey. He got a foul, but then the second after in the play, it was not Murray, but it was who? Let me tell you in a second. Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson then tripped McDaniels. It was a 1-for-1 switch. Minnesota then had the ball. Randall just scored. Sorry for that, mess up there. But now it is 36-44. Timeout Denver. So, we're coming. We're coming a little bit. Let's go. By the way, make Dort on Joker. Both McDort on Joker and Randall on AG both tried to take players out and could have gotten suspensions last game, so please don't complain about officiating. McDort, are you referring to McDaniels? I'm pretty sure that's who you are, but Randall, yeah. On AG, yeah. Aaron Gordon, okay, I got you. Yeah. Really? I'm trying to think. Was it the play? Yeah, I think I do know. I do remember that. Yeah. No, the officiating is just a lot to do with the flow of the game for me. If you're going to call it, and I get where you're coming from those, trying to take those players out for sure, and especially if it's Jokic and Aaron Gordon. I don't want players to get injured, but none of these plays. I appreciate it. I won't rush to read. I just, there's been some people once in a while, so, oh my, sorry, I was looking at the commercial. It was a commercial I've never seen before. It was this, it's this, like, furniture store, but, like, they're in football jerseys, and they're trying to play, like, football. What the heck? And now their couch broke. And now Charles Barkley's on it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll chill. I know some people like to get their comments read, so I like to try to do it quickly. But yeah, I'm still learning here. Obviously, my goal, actually, I don't know if you've known this if you just found my channel, but my goal here is once I get out of high school, I'll be out of college. I'll be headed to college actually pretty soon. To basically be a sports journalist, so I'm just kind of using this to kind of get my feet wet, if you will. So I got podcasts, shorts, live streams, all that wonderful stuff. So that's just what I'm trying to do. So yeah, but I've noticed from the live streams, people love to hear their comments read and stuff. So I try to do that as quick as possible. But yeah, for sure, thank you, and I will call you Jess for sure. Thank you, appreciate it. And I also do know the chat then comes in for me a little bit. The chats come in a little later than what YouTube sees, so I just get them a little later. So I try to go as quick as possible. But yeah, appreciate it. If you're chilling, if you don't want any rush, I got you. I'll chill for sure, and I'll get back to the game too. You're from Cali, okay? I know a couple people over there in Cali. All right, Nuggets fan, yeah. Not Lakers, not LeBron. Actually, I don't. Here's a take for you, Jamal Murray. Hold up, I'll talk to you there next break. Here we go, back to live action. 8:15 left in the second quarter. Jamal Murray, another dude. He's on fire yet again. Like, Timberwolves, boys, you gotta fix that. Like, me personally, I've been saying this since game one. Let Jokic score the 60 points. You gotta figure out Jamal Murray. But at least Julius Randle's playing well because he just had another lay-in. Perfect. Let's go. Jamal Murray here. Let's see what Edwards can do. Anthony Edwards is guarding Murray now. He's right on his tail, but Jamal Murray's just too good. He floats in another one. It's back to a 10-point game. Here's Anthony Edwards, top of the key, guarded by Jokic. He's now double teamed. Jamal Murray, sorry, not Jamal Murray. What am I saying? Dante DiVincenzo hits the three from the corner. I don't know why I was going to call Julius Randle Jamal Murray. I don't know. We're talking a lot about Jamal Murray, I guess. The lay-in for Christian Braun is no good. Rebound by Edwards. This could be insane. A 5-point swing or a 6-point swing. Here's Edwards. He lays it in, and it is no good. He couldn't finish the layup. Here's Jamal Murray, 4-3. It's no good. It's too strong. Nobody can shoot shots. I like this, though, because we don't have any fouls. Here's Dante DiVincenzo trying to slow things down. Here's Jaden McDaniels driving in, floats it in. It's good. Jaden McDaniels makes this a 5-point game, and I believe he'll be shooting 1 free throw. Come on, Jaden. Come on. We need you to step it up. Because of how bad of a start the Timberwolves had, this is great. This is maybe what they needed. Maybe they needed to overcome a little bit of some adversary and, come back a little bit to, get their pride back up a little bit in a sense. Jaden McDaniels misses the free throw. Are you kidding me? You had a chance to put it down to 4. It's all right. We chilling. Timberwolves are on an 18-4 run here in the last 4.5 minutes. Jamal Murray laying no good. And Edwards is on the ground. He is laying on the ground. So is Murray. Are they going to call a foul? Edwards is groaning on the floor. He's going to be helped up in a second. He's still on the ground. You talk about dirty play. I don't think that was a dirty play, though. He's fine. He's laughing. He's sleeping. He's sleeping on the ground. He was just catching his breath. Anyway, what happened there? Hold up. So, yeah, Randall blocked Murray's shot, and then, Edwards' knee just, collapsed from underneath him. I think he'll be fine. I think he just landed on it funny when he was coming down from the rebound. I think Minnesota is going to call a timeout just to make sure Edwards is okay. But it's a 5-point game with 6:35 left in the second quarter. Jess says, everybody slept on the Randall move. Everyone slept on the Randall move versus AG. The last, of the game. Elbow punch to the kidney. That's why AG crumbled. I want a great game. Healthy players for everybody. Yes. Okay. No, and I do remember that, and I do remember saying I did not like that play from Randall. It was a dangerous play. I don't like any dangerous plays whatsoever. I want healthy players for everybody because, to be honest, if your team's not healthy, the other team's always going to make excuses and saying, we didn't have so-and-so. Oh, we didn't have so-and-so. Kind of, what the Rockets are doing. Oh, we didn't have KD. That's why the Lakers beat them. But then the Lakers got to say, the Lakers fans say, we don't have Luka or AR as well. I like beating teams at their full strength because it just, it's more fun. And you say, yeah, we beat you with Jokic, we beat you with Murray, we beat you with Gordon, right? Rather than, we just beat you with Murray, with no Jokic, no Gordon, et cetera, et cetera. And vice versa too. I'd be okay with, the Timberwolves losing with everybody completely healthy. However, if people get injured, you're saying, maybe so-and-so, if so-and-so was not injured, it would have been a little bit of an easier series. If so-and-so wasn't injured, it would have been a more competitive series in a way. But yes, I get your point. Yeah. Still on commercial break. 48-43. Jokic, yeah, he did have the 56-pointer. That was crazy. In that game, you talk about bad officiating. There was some interesting calls for both teams in that game. I remember Edwards got ejected for basically almost nothing. He got 2 technicals or something within a 5-minute span after hitting a ridiculous shot to send the game into overtime. There was a lot of controversy there because, he had just been arguing and, you think about things like people argue in general. Draymond argues a lot, and does he get ejected as much? Not really. But yeah, that game was sick. That game was sick. I definitely watched that game. I feel like Nuggets, Timberwolves, they're always fun games. So that's why I was like, and to be honest, game one was fascinating. It was fun to watch in a sense. Better go turn on the game. Yeah, he's good. He's chilling. He's laughing with Tony Brothers on the sidelines right now. So yeah, he just landed on it funny. You know, he was going up for the rebound, and he just came up. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Better go turn on the game. Yeah, I mean, there's what, 6:39 left. 6:39 left here in the second quarter. Here's Ayo Dosunmu. He checks in for the Timberwolves. He's going to take a three, and it's good. Ayo Dosunmu makes this a one-possession game. I hit my 2 button instead of my 3 button. Here's Jamal Murray. He's going to drive in. He kicks out. It's now Gordon, top of the key for 3, and it's no good. Rebound, Anthony Edwards. Edwards and the Timberwolves have a chance to not only take the lead, or tie the game, but also take the lead. Here's Edwards, gets a screen from Randall. Edwards, his knee looks fine. He drives in. He draws the contact and the foul on Jokic. Thank you so much, Jess. Appreciate you for tuning in and giving me a little fun. And, it's always fun to, talk to some people. You never know. I try to keep my, visibility of how many people are watching, off, just so I have that same energy, whether it's 0 people or 100 people, right? Thank you for the sub, though, on our road to 200 subscribers. Hopefully, I'm trying to get that by the, end of May, hopefully by the end of the playoffs. I'm going to try to do a lot of these streams once in a while, yeah. I'm trying to learn. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Edwards hit the first free throw, and now for the second one, to tie the game up at 6:01 of the game, and he missed it. Of course he did. Of course he did. Here's Christian Braun. Braun moving from left to right. Ooh, careful on that over and back. Stolen by the Timberwolves, and then it's all in the air. Jokic ends up with it some way, somehow. Here's Christian Braun. Fakes a 3. Aaron Gordon, corner 3 is no good. Rebound by Anthony Edwards. Edwards slows things down. Waits on a screen. No, he's going to give this to Randall, but then gives him back to Edwards. Edwards driving in. The contact is good. And the lay-in is good. The contact wasn't, I guess, not enough to have a foul. Christian Braun the other way. Here's Johnson to Jokic, and it's blocked. It is blocked by Jaden McDaniels. But they're going to call goaltending. They're going to call goaltending on that. Oh, they were saying, hold on, can I see that? I want to see that. Yeah, it was a big block from McDaniels, but yeah, they're going to call that goaltending, unfortunately. Here's Dosunmu. Ayo out to Edwards. Edwards, is he going to drive in? He's going to fake the shot. Gets this to Ayo up top. Now wide open. Dante from the corner. It's good. Dante DiVincenzo. People want to get rid of him. I don't want to. And with 5 minutes to go in the second half, the Minnesota Timberwolves have retaken the lead. Jokic guarded by Randall. Here he comes. Down on the, closer down to the sideline by the TV cameras. Here's Murray, 4-3. Guess what? He's still hot. Minnesota and Denver trading leads back and forth. 53-52. Jamal Murray has 20 first half points. Here's Ayo. Ayo Dosunmu. Gets this to Randall. Randall fakes the 3. Gets a wide open Edwards. He wants that shot all day, and it's good. Anthony Edwards. Another 3-pointer and another lead change. Timberwolves up by 2 this time with 4:13 to go. Guess what? 20 points for Anthony Edwards. 13 in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic is fouled, and I don't know if he was in the paint, so I don't know if it's going to be a free throw, but I think, is Denver in the bonus? Possibly. I think he's still going to shoot some free throws. Just says Tony Brothers hates the Nuggets. I feel like Tony Brothers hates all the NBA teams. He hates us too, by the way. He hates us, by the way. I think he just hates everybody I asked, like different fans around the NBA. I think everybody just doesn't like Tony Brothers. I just think nobody likes Tony Brothers, and Tony Brothers just dislikes everybody. I don't know. But hey, we couldn't do the game without the refs, so respect to the refs. I feel like they get disrespected so much, and it's bad. Oh, the big slam by Cameron Johnson. Oh my gosh, ties the game up at 55. Cameron Johnson has 7 points. Here's Ayo DeSumo to Julius Randle. Randle guarded by Jokic. The floater off balance, draws contact, couldn't get the layup to go, or floater to go, but will shoot 2 free throws and has a chance to reclaim the lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dude, it's almost 11 o'clock, bro. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a late one. It's going to be a late one. Cameron Johnson. How many points do we got now? 7 points, I think. Okay, we chilling. Julius Randle at the free throw line and hits the first free throw. Reclaims the lead for the Wolves. Back and forth these last couple minutes. Hopefully the second half is more of the same. Edwards already has 20 points. His over-under was 29. I don't bet, but that's just what they're showing on the NBC telecast. Randle hits this. Oh, yes, he does. Okay. It looked like, and I was afraid it was going to go in and out. But he does, he does lock in. Timberwolves are shooting 75%. About 75% here in the second quarter. Jokic shot, no good. It's pulled in by Mike Conley. Mike Conley, the veteran point guard for your Minnesota Timberwolves, doesn't play much, but hey, he gets some playoff time here. Randle taking over, finds a wide open Naz. Naz for 3, good. Naz Reid starting to pull up a little shots, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are starting to put together a little run here. They're up by 5. They're 100% from 3. Gordon forces the shot, draws the contact, and I think will shoot 3 free throws. I think that's going to be another. Yeah, it's going to be another foul on Naz Reid. But still, Naz hit that 3-pointer. 6 of 6 from 3-point range. Pretty impressive for the Minnesota Timberwolves. But Aaron Gordon here at the line. He's trying to cut that deficit down as much as he can. He misses the first free throw, though. Misses the first free throw. There's 3:09 for your time sink. 3:09 left here in the second quarter. Aaron Gordon's only got 4 points. A mere 4 points is absolutely crazy. Gordon, his second free throw is good. So there's his 5th point, but it's a 4-point game, a 2-possession game with 3:06, 3:05, 3:04, 3:03, 3:02, 3:01. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards standing on the logo, guarded by Christian Braun. He's not double-teamed quite yet, but immediately draws it as soon as he goes, and he is going to actually redirect the ball off of Jokic's leg. It's going to stay Timberwolves basketball. The shot clock is at 5. Timeout Timberwolves. 2:50 left here in the second quarter. We got ourselves a good one. Timberwolves fell down down early. They were down by 14, 16. They were down by 19 at a time. But they've come up. They're up by 4 here with a timeout on the floor. All right. We chilling. About 2:50 left. Do you want to... I'm anti-AI. I would be okay with a robot takeover for the rest. Okay. Low-key, the MLB did that with the ABS system a little bit. I have mixed feelings. Because some of these challenges are so off, and I'm just waiting for it to mess up a playoff game, and then nobody's gonna want it. I feel like, I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I think for a fast game like NBA, you'd have to really figure out something. And I just think personally the ABS system in MLB, it's cool, but I think it's just, I don't know if I think you should only have one challenge instead of two because you get two challenges per game and you get to keep them as long as you keep winning the challenges. I think you should only get one to keep it more human umpire based. But anyway, we'll see. They're back to live action quickly because it's going to be halftime anyway soon. And at halftime, we will do a quick halftime report, but we're also going to play a little fun game. So if anybody wants to stay in, appreciate you if you do. But hey, I don't really care if you guys chill and leave it here. Julius Randle, the lay-in is good. Oh my gosh, Julius, this is what we needed from you. This is what we needed from you. Do I think you're going to be here next season? I don't know, but we'll take it. 18 points for Julius, 24 Edwards, and Edwards blocks it right on cue. Here's somehow Jokic gets the rebound and gets the three, but hey, he misses the three. Here's Dosunmu. Dosunmu is stripped. The ball goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Timberwolves basketball, possibly? I don't know. I think they got to look at the monitor for this. Hold up. So Edwards blocked Hardaway, and then Jokic somehow got the ball at the top of the key. It is Timberwolves basketball, by the way. Hold up. Edwards working on Hardaway. Back to his. Spinning. He's going to turn the ball over. But wait, no. Sorry, didn't turn the ball over. It was a loose ball. Nas is able to keep it. Dosunmu lays it in. It's good. Come on. Come on, boys. Here's Gordon. Gordon out to Jokic. Jokic back to Gordon. Gordon top of the key. Loosely guarded. Shot is no good. Rebounded Naz Reid. Here's Mike Conley out to Anthony Edwards. The Ant-Man gets a screen from Julius Randle. Now Julius somehow gets it. Now back to Edwards. Edwards a good screen. The shot is no good. Dude, come on. You got to do it. You got to get some of those shots to go. But it's okay. T-Wolves up by quite a few. Here's Gordon. Gordon wide open is Brown. Brown is going to dish it out to the Joker. And the Joker gets a nice little shot there. He's got only 6 points, but he almost has a triple-double. We even only having 6 points. A screen. Here's Nas. Nas going to pull up the three, and it's no good with a minute 4, minute 3, minute 2 left here in the second quarter. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. Well, under a minute now. Dishes it out. Hardaway Jr. top of the corner. And it's good. It's a 3-point game. It is a 3-point game. Edwards says, hey, chill. We're going to chill things down here with 46 seconds left. Hardaway Jr. has 14 points off the bench. He's still chilling. He's going to try to waste as much time as possible. He kind of gets a screen. It's a wide open, actually, Julius Randle. Randle's going to take the three, but guess what? He can't hit it. Salute to you for covering this ridiculously late game. Why NBA? Why? Facts. Yes, you are lucky to be in California. You want everybody to see your boys play? Yeah. I don't know, bro. The start time after the Knicks game, because the Knicks game went a little longer, which, by the way, that was crazy. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I want to look at the box score of that. Maybe, I don't know if I can show highlights due to copyright, but I want to read into that a little bit. We can break down what happened. I think Cleveland won again today, but that was a crazy game. But the start time was like 9:45 p.m. It's crazy. Brown for three. He misses it. Rebounded by Dante. Dante has 14 seconds. Shot clock is off. Edwards has it now with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He gets a screen from Julius Randle. He has to throw it up. Dante's going to throw it up with 2 seconds to go. And it looks like he couldn't get the shot off. I don't know. I think they called, did he travel or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be Nuggets basketball with 2.6 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah, but it was a 9:45 start. And it's now it's 4 minutes till 11 in Minnesota. I think I'm going to not do Thursday's game, but I might do Saturday's game. We'll see. Murray's going to heave it up at oh my gosh, he just hit a half-court shot. He just tied the game with a half-court shot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was from Denver's side of half court. Oh my. It was behind the logo. It was behind the logo. Nah. Jamal. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. 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 I'm just going to keep saying wow, 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 wow. I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit and see if that helps because I just heard myself. I was checking myself a little bit and there we go. I think I was talking too loud in the mic, but hey, it's okay. We chilling. We chilling, bro. Oh my goodness. What a half court shot. What a half court shot. W shot. W shot. That's crazy. All right. Well, it's halftime here. Let's fix this. It's not second quarter anymore. We can go halftime. It is halftime. Oh, that's a nice studio NBC for halftime. All right. Let's get some stuff going over here. Robots would likely suck too. Yeah, I agree. All right, it's 64-64 at halftime. Let's get some stuff going here. Let's get some halftime recap going over here, dude. That game was just crazy. The way that ended, the Knicks Hawks game, that was just crazy. Get a little behind the scenes action here. It's fine. We working it. Okay. So I think we can go over here. Yep. Dude, I don't know how he hit that shot, bro. That's just insane, bro. I don't know. How do we feel about that, Jess? How do we feel about that? That half court shot. How do we feel about it? Tell me. How do we feel about that? Dude, what a shot. Go look it up on X. Go look up it on Instagram or whatever. It's insane. What a shot, bro. Oh my goodness. It's just so impressive, Jamal. You're impressing me even more. Every single, bro. Every single time he does something impressive, he just keeps impressing me. Keeps impressing me. All right. I think what we can do is we can do this a little bit. Jamal and I took that personally. Yeah, he took that personally. All right. With that all being said, let's talk a little halftime. Let's talk a little halftime show, and then we'll do a little fun game. Okay. Aaron Gordon. Let's start with the Nuggets because man, that was crazy. That was a crazy shot to end the first half. I thought the Timberwolves were going to be up, but nope. He said 2.6 seconds is all I need. But anyway, Aaron Gordon, 17 minutes in the first half. He does have 2 fouls, but 5 points. 0 for 2 from 3-point land. Cameron Johnson has 7 points in place of Peyton Watson, I believe. He has played 14 minutes. He's 2 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 4 from 3. 2 for 2 also from the free throw line. He has 1 foul. Jokic has played 20 minutes. He only has 6 points, so I guess they're saying, well, hey, we're just going to let Murray shoot, and we're just going to lock up Jokic because Jokic has been almost a non-factor, except we got him highlight. He does have 5 rebounds and 7 assists. Only 2 fouls, though, for Jokic, so he has plenty of leeway there. Murray has 0 fouls. That's just insane. But he has 23 points. 5 of 7 from 3, 8 of 14 from the floor. Christian Braun, 8 points, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 5 from the floor. And then really from the bench, nobody is scoring off the bench except Tim Hardaway Jr. 15 minutes, 14 points, 3 of 3 from 3-point land, 3 of 3 from the free throws, and then 4 of 7 total from the floor. The biggest plus or minus, Jokic is a +8. Murray's actually only a +2. Gordon's a -3. Bruce Brown's a -6. Valanciunas a -4. So the bench definitely not having a great game whatsoever. But now let's go over to my T-Wolves. Let's go over and see how we doing with the stats. Julius Randle, 18 points, 6 of 12 shootings, 2 of 4 from 3, including 4 free throws. And then we got Jaden McDaniels, only 4 points, but I do think he is a little banged up. I don't think it's, major injury, but it's still a little concerning, but I think he'll be fine, especially because he was dealing, though. What makes it concerning is because he missed like the last couple months of the season with some injuries, so I was a little I was a little confused. I'm just a little concerned. That's all I'm saying. Rudy Gobert, 11 minutes, 0 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He just must be locking in on defense, even though he's a -9. I don't know. He's not having a great game. That's okay. Dante DiVincenzo, 14 minutes, 6 points. That's 2 threes. He's 2 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3. Anthony Edwards, the big story, 20 points. I told you, boys, he was going to go off. It just took him a little bit. 20 points, 6 of 13 shooting, 3 of 7 from three-point land, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He also has 5 rebounds. He needs to get those assists up. Hopefully he can do that. So he's never had a triple-double, so I do want him to be, I want him to try to get a triple-double for the first time in his career. That would be pretty cool. Kyle Anderson, 0 points in 2 minutes played. He has not even taken a shot. Naz Reid has 5 points in 16 minutes. Ayo has 5 points in 12 minutes. Bones has 6 points in 4 minutes. That's 2 for 2 from the floor for Bones. But he does have 3 fouls, so they were just trying to be a little careful. Nobody's in foul trouble. I mean, Gobert does have 3 fouls, so that's a little iffy. McDaniels, Randall both have 2. Dante has 2. Edwards only has 1. So there's kind of your box score update. But now, yes, Jess said, fill us in on Knicks and Hawks. I want to take a look at what's going on over there as well, because I was watching the end of that game. When that happened, because I was waiting for the Timberwolves to start, right? And like, it's just crazy. Personally, just so y'all know, I did pick the Atlanta Hawks to upset the New York Knicks in my brackets, in my postseason predictions. But after the way they played Game 1, I wasn't so sure. I just want to make sure. Okay, good. But basically, what happened here was the Knicks were in control of the entire game, for the entire game. I think the first time the Hawks led was like at 30, it was like 32-31 or something. That was the only time they led. And then they were down forever. They were down like 12 at one point. CJ McCollum, though, 32 points. He played his mind out. He played his heart and soul out for the team. He was involved in that Trae Young trade mid-season. Yes, Jess. Murray's shot was clean, indeed. But McCollum had 32 points. Nikhil only had 9 points, but he had a clutch 3, I think, to tie the game in the fourth quarter. I got to stop this video so I don't get copyrighted. Dyson Daniels, only 6 points. He's kind of been just a non-factor in these first 2 games. I think Dyson really needs to figure out some playoff basketball. Jalen Johnson, Double J, 36 minutes, 17 points. Okongwu had 15 points. Jonathan Kuminga, I forgot they had him, but he had a huge block in the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter with 19 points off the bench. Otherwise, the bench was pretty much not really a big thing there. But yeah, the big name, CJ McCollum. And I want to see what the heck happened to Jalen Brunson here. Jalen Brunson, 4 fouls, 29 points in 35 minutes. I mean, that's pretty normal stat lines for Jalen. That's pretty much normal stats for Jalen. But, his supporting cast really didn't do much. I mean, what am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players other than Brunson in double figures, 6 including Brunson. Robinson had 13. Bridges had 10. Hart had 15. Anunoby had 14. Towns had 18. Which, yes, we do know. We know Karl Anthony Towns pretty dang well. Alvarado only had 0 points in 9 minutes. They wanted him to lock in for them in the postseason. But anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at here. New York led for most of the game, and then the Hawks went on a run the last 3 minutes of the game. And, that's what happens. It's the playoffs, and those things can happen. But yeah, Jess says 25-39 was the end of the first quarter, and then in the end of the second quarter, it was 39-25 for the Timberwolves. That's insane. Is that actually true? That's crazy. Yeah, that is true. That's crazy. Here, I'm just gonna show everybody. I'm just gonna show everybody here. That's really cool. Here, I put the box score right. Did I put it up? Okay, good. Can I zoom in? Do I want to zoom? Well, dang, why is it kind of blurry today? ESPN, when I share ESPN screen, it's always more blurry than NBA.com's is. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's crazy. That is really crazy. Thank you for that. Thank you for that stat. I feel like these teams are evil twins. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're same score too. It's just I mean, they've really had kind of the same storylines too. And you think about it, like two players in, bigger names. Sorry, two players in bigger numbers, bigger stats, and then everybody else is kind of playing very mid. Like Murray has 23, Ant has 20, and then 14 for Hardaway Jr. and 18 for Randall. So it's like two have like really solid scoring right now. But other than that, everybody else is playing super, super mid. And yeah, this is just going to be really interesting to see what happens. The other game here, I don't know if you can see it. In the left corner, Cleveland beat Toronto 115-105. That was a little closer than the first game of the series. But then that means Cleveland takes a 2-0 lead. So now, while we wait for the second half to start, let us actually play a little game. Let's play a little game after. Guess what? My TV just went black again. Pardon. Hold. Please hold. Please hold, boys. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. We gotta go channel. Lock it in for me, please. And bam. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why my TV keeps. It's an older TV too. It's an older TV. It's an extra TV we have. I don't actually have a TV in my room. I just brought it in for today. It's like it has an antenna and everything. It's kind of crazy, but it's what they used to watch TV on, so it is what it is. But I think we're gonna get to the third quarter very soon. But yeah, we're gonna play a little fun game that I like to play. It's called. The website is NFLPerry.com, but it's not just NFL games. It is also NBA games. And basically, what you do here, bam, that should be good. Can we see it? I don't know if you've seen this game before, but basically what you do here is they're going to give you random NBA teams, and you have to pick who you think the best player is for that team. I think it's their, it's something to do with points. They have points. I think it's combined with, points, rebounds, assists, or something. I don't really get the full point total, but basically the better the player is on that team when they played in that team, the more points you get. Try to beat your high score. So that's what we're going to do here for a little entertainment while we just wait a little bit for the second half to start. So let's start with the LA Clippers here. Yep. I think we got to go Kawhi here. We can go all time. We could go like a Blake. We could go like a Blake Griffin, but I think I'm going to go Kawhi. I think I'm going to go Kawhi for now. I think Kawhi low-key, just because of how good of a season he's had, I think I got to go Kawhi. Detroit here, we could go Cade, right? We could go, man, who could we go? We could go some of the older guys as well. And we do have a six-man, so that doesn't have to just be a six, like a bench player. It can be like another starter. Like Isaiah Thomas. Do we do Isaiah Thomas at our point guard or Cade? Do we do Isaiah? Okay, Isaiah Thomas or Cade. I think let's just do active players this round. We're just gonna do active players this round. We'll do all-time players next round. So Memphis here. Well, I don't really want anybody. So do we just do Ja? Wait, is Ja technically a shooting guard or a point guard? I think he's a point guard. Yeah. All right, so we got to do Ja. We got to do Ja for our six-man. Ja Morant. There we go. Okay. Sometimes I have to type it out. Don't know why. All right, the Wizards. Well, AD's there, but I don't know if they're going to have... He hasn't played a game with them. Alex Sarr, though. Hey, I'll go Alex Sarr. That's fine. Cleveland, we can go Donovan Mitchell. We can go Donovan Mitchell. Come on. And then our power forward, Double J. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you, Double J. We were just talking about you. Where are you at? Here? Are you not here? Are you actually not a power forward, actually? That's crazy. That's actually low-key crazy. Oh, wow. So we have to go like a Kongwu? That sucks. We did not beat our high score. Dang. Yeah, I do hate commercials and I love games, but guess what? Speaking of games, we did terrible. And by the way, so we'll do a little bit more of this later. Then you try to get the perfect lineup, so then they would show you the perfect lineup. And so the perfect lineup was Russell Westbrook, Jerry Stackhouse, LeBron James, obviously, Blake Griffin, Trae Young, right? So it's a lot of all-time players, but I was just doing current players. But guess what? Speaking of this, the Timberwolves game, Nuggets Timberwolves, they're back already. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. We only got to play one round. We only got to play one round because we were talking about the Knicks. That's crazy. Do I miss Cat? No, I don't. I don't like Cat. I don't like Cat at all. All right, the game's starting. The game is starting. Here's Jamal Murray. Murray. Again, apologize for... I'm just going to get my screen set up in a sec. Hold up. Turned over. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards moving from left to right as they switch baskets. Edwards got it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo turned it over. Stolen by Jamal Murray. Murray going to take a three to start the game. He cannot go. The rebound hauled in by number 5, Anthony Edwards. Here's Julius Randle. Randle spinning, driving, no good. And Jokic now has control of the ball. Let's see if he has a better second half. Here's Murray wide open. 3 is money for Jamal Murray. I don't know why my full screen is... Why is it full screen? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's 67-64. Here's Edwards. Edwards says, well, hey, if you did that, I'm going to do something better. Well, maybe not yet. Here's Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels going all over the place. And the most important thing is he scores. Sorry, I was trying to get this back. Why did my blue background go? I don't know. My blue background just disappeared. It's fine. We chill. Here's Jokic. Jokic is no good. Good defense by the one and only Julius Randle. Yeah, I do miss the old Grizzlies for sure. Oh, I gotta change this from halftime to third quarter. Bam, Adebayo. Bam, Adebayo. How do we feel about the 83-pointer? How do we feel about the 83-point game from Bam Adebayo a couple months ago now? Jokic hits the first free throw. Don't know how he's on the line, but hey, I don't really care. I don't really care at this point. I don't care. I respect the Joker. He can get all his free points. Just Murray. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you don't want the Murray talk, but just because we fouled Murray too many times game 1, I think we got to even out the free throws now. Just we can foul some other guys. Just let's not give Murray some free points. I know he works hard, but anyway, Edwards makes Brown jump and now gets the lay-in. Oh gosh, it's in and out. I don't know how that rolls out, bro. I do not know how that rolls out. That's absolutely insane. It's a 3-point game. Nuggets up by 3. Murray guarded by Rudy Gobert. Rudy lets him shoot 3, but guess what? Murray can't hit. Good defense by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels driving in. The floater, good. Lay-in is good. Whatever you want to call it. Timberwolves only down by 1 here. I think this is going to be a really fun game. I really do. I think it's going to be a back-and-forth game the rest of the half. And we'll see what the Timberwolves and Nuggets can do. Who makes the most adjustments? That's going to be the key thing. Here's Gordon. Gordon out to Watson. No, sorry, Johnson. I always mix up Watson and Johnson. Watson's injured, but anyway. Here comes Murray because I think McDaniel's shot got blocked and it did. But now, guess what? Rudy Gobert has the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves after another steal. Nobody can get really any shots to go. It's a lot of turnovers to start the third quarter. Here's Jaden McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels takes the lead for the Timberwolves. 9:08 left here in quarter number 3. Moving from right to left. If you're thinking about the way of the court, it's the Nuggets. Here's Jokic, guarded by Rudy Gobert. 850, 848 left. Uh-oh. Wide open three, in and out for Johnson. Here's Randall now. Randall gets a screen. He's going to pump into Gordon and slam it home. However, I think they're going to call the foul on Randall, so it will not count. How many games do you think this series goes? Personally, I think Nuggets win in 6 or Wolves win in 7. That's just what I think. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to close this poll, guys. I'm going to close this poll just because we're getting to clutch time. Here's Dante. 4-3. No good. Oh, I was wanting to say money. I was so close to saying money. And now Christian Braun is fouled from behind Edwards. That's going to be his second of the day. With 8:25 left in the third quarter. Let me pause. Let me grab some water quick. Long water break. I'm sorry. Christian Braun at the free throw line makes the first free throw. Christian Braun. And now for the second free throw to give them the lead. They do that. All right. So it's now a 9. I couldn't find my button for a second. Anyway, Julius Randle loses the ball. Come on, Julius. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3, makes DiVincenzo jump, gets the contact, and will shoot 3 free throws. Wait, no. What? They didn't call a foul. And now Edwards for 3. He left it short. Gobert the rebound, the slam. He missed. What is this? Jokic is on the ground now. Murray for 3. No good. No one can shoot. Tempers are rising here. I don't know what the heck just happened. Here's Gobert. He's going to try the dunk again, and he is fouled from behind from Nikola Jokic. I don't know what is going on, bro. I don't know what just happened, bro. I don't know. I don't know what that sequence was. Don't ask me. I don't know what happened. Love Bam, but the 83 game is fraudulent. Must be hard being a man hitting a yeah, facts. Oh. Gobert, 50% free throw shooter lifetime. Always shoots 50%. Misses the first one, then normally gets the second one, but we'll see what happens here. Jokic does have 3 fouls, so 3 more and he's done. Misses, I think, both. Wow. Come on, Gobert. You got to hit those free throws. At least one. Here's Gordon. Nice little move. Drives it in. Couldn't do it. Rebound by Gobert. Rudy Gobert's had a much better second half. But nobody's been able to shoot. Both teams have shot 9 times. Minnesota's made 3 of them. And Denver's made 1. Julius gets a foul, and I think he'll shoot a couple free throws. This is the annoying thing, though. Again, like, I like the fast pace. And I'll lock in for the fast pace. I don't like all these fouls and stuff, bro. It just makes the basketball game take longer, and I want to go to bed. But I also want the Timberwolves to win, and I also want to continue. Oh, gosh, Randall missed this free throw. Okay. No, we got probably at least another hour, maybe hour 20. So again, appreciate everybody. Tony Brothers, what are you doing? He's touching Murray weird. I'm sorry. That's a pause. Ignore what I just said. Randall, can we hit the second free throw? Let's see. He missed both. The Timberwolves just missed 4 of their last 4 free throws. Gobert missed 2, which is not really a surprise, and then Randall just missed 2. Down by 1. Here's Brown. Brown for Denver gets this to Jokic, and they're going to call the stupid foul. Gobert didn't even touch him. Gobert's going to be done. Nas is going to come in. 7:09 left. That's so frustrating. Frustrating. But it is what it is. No free throws, though, at least. But you're getting closer to the bonus. Here is Jokic for 3. He just airballed the 3. I've never seen Nikola Jokic airball a 3. Well, he just did that. 7:03 left. Denver's shooting 10%, 1 of 10. Nobody can shoot, and we get the no foul. And dude, why? The other way, here comes Denver. Johnson, lay-in is good. 3-point lead now for the Nuggets because nobody's been able to shoot. DiVincenzo's going to force a 3. It's money. Ties the game up. Donte DiVincenzo for 3. Here's Jokic. Jokic finds Brown. Brown can't hold on to it. Puts it off of... Oh my gosh. What a... Both players dove for the ball to keep it out of bounds, and both did it successfully. Here's Edwards the other way. The lay-in is good. Does he get the contact? Yes, he does. And 1. Anthony Edwards finally getting the calls. He's pumped up. We like that. So Christian Brown tried to keep it, and he did. He tried to bounce it off DiVincenzo's leg. It went off of DiVincenzo's leg, so DiVincenzo went after it and was able to keep it in and played it to Edwards. Edwards rode right down. He went cross court, west to east, and finished the lay-in. I think he got the and 1. There's a timeout on the floor. Timberwolves up by 2, but hey, no lead is safe. We've seen, I don't know how many lead changes. We've seen so many lead changes today that nobody's safe whatsoever. 2 very good teams going at it here in Game 2 of the first round of the NBA playoffs. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If we go into overtime, just depending on the time, I might have to end this stream because I have a hard cap at 1 o'clock. That's when I'm done. I have to be done by 1 a.m. Okay? I'm hoping we don't get overtime, right? Or so in an hour and a half. This game better be done in an hour and a half, otherwise I have to leave. Because at 1 a.m., I still need to get sleep. I got school to do tomorrow, you know. It is what it is, dude. I am homeschooled though, so that definitely helps because I have a little bit more leeway, but still. I don't want to postpone our day or anything, so. If I get to bed by 1-ish, probably 1:05, 1:10 by the time I stop the recording, or stop the live stream, then you know, sleep till 8:15, 8:20, do school, film another episode and all that stuff. How many fouls on Gobert right now? You're 2 minutes behind. Gobert currently, as of right what I'm watching here, is Gobert has 4 right now. That's why he got out and Nas came in. So yeah. 4 fouls. I'll put it in the chat. 4 fouls for Gobert. So, do timestamps help you? So it's like saying like what time I have on my screen. Does that help you kind of sync it up? I hope that helps. I do know from a lot of other people that I watch that does help. You know, when I like to sync it up. So, hopefully that it does help for you. Oh, do you have any suggestions to upgrade like the whole setup on the screen? You know, I kind of ask people once in a while. Obviously, I just got set up this new setup, so I'm testing a couple things. So any suggestions? Like I do know, like I kind of wish like the gray thing by the scoreboard wasn't there, but like it is what it is. It gives me an opportunity to put like Denver up 1-0 or third quarter and stuff. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. It does have to go both ways for no calls. Indeed. They're showing the beautiful city of Denver. I've never been to Denver, but I've heard it's pretty beautiful. The Mile High City. Over, a mile high above altitude. Crazy. Edwards hits the free throw out of the timeout, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are up by 3 with 6:17, 6:16, 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic moving in. Jokic gets a screen. He's going to drive. The floater is good. Jokic coming alive. Jokic is coming alive here with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Edwards to Julius Randle. Randle to Jaden. Jaden's going to take a 3, and he just airballed that. Oh, man. That's what you say if you're playing with your friends, you say, air ball. I hit a couple air balls for 3. I try way too deep of 3s. I try half court 3s. I'm like, what am I doing? It's kind of funny. Here's Jokic. Jokic guarded by Naz Reid because, Gobert has 4 fouls. Here's Jamal Murray guarded by Jaden. Jokic fakes the 3. He's going to drive in now on the defenders, but good defense. And are they going to give him the call? Because he looked at Tony Brothers. He said, give me the call. He gave him the call. Naz, how many? How many fouls is that for Naz now? That's got to be 3 or 4, right? Oh, he only had 2, so I think that's 3. That's probably going to be 3. On Naz Reid. No problem. No problem. Appreciate you guys watching. Oh, you're behind on purpose for commercials, right? Yeah, probably. I kind of do that sometimes too. But then I just have to silence all my ESPN notifications because then they'll tell me what happens ahead of time, Anyway, Jokic, he hits both free throws. And now, guess what? Nuggets have retaken the lead. Here's Edwards. He's on beast mode. He's driving in. The floater is good. It's good, and I think he got fouled. He's going to go to the line. As long as we get it both ways. That's on Aaron Gordon. And the Minnesota Timberwolves they're up. They're up again. Keep going back and forth. This is what we like. Here. I'm going to try. Sorry. As long as it goes both ways, the calls both goes way. Sorry, gosh, there's been so many lead changes. I just don't know. I don't know what to say sometimes. But hopefully fourth quarter, I'm gonna lock in. I promise you. Here's Gordon. Gordon out to Jamal Murray, gets a bunch of screens. He's got tons of space, but now Jokic is wide open. Top of the key, his money. Jokic knocks down a 3. That's the 80th point of the day for the Denver Nuggets. And here's DeSumo, who just checked in. DeSumo almost lost it, sits on top of it. I think it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be a jump ball between Ayo DeSumo and Nikola Jokic. I think I know stats where the bracket is, and I like to know how many timeouts. Yeah, okay, so I did have timeouts originally, and then I was having a hard time figuring out who was calling the timeouts. But I can show you here. I can put the timeouts on. Here. Where is it? I might have to hold up. I can show timeouts. Like there's timeouts, but again, I don't know how many timeouts each team has. Here's Christian Brown. Brown, it's a 2-0. Murray lays in. Reverse layup is good. That's impressive. Oh, wait, hold on. It was a 3-point game. Anyway, all right. Here's Ant. Ant gonna do a step back 3. He can't get that to go. I wonder if his knee is really bothering him. Oh, it's a block by Edwards. Are they gonna call a foul? It's out of bounds. It's another block. Ant-Man Maybe one of the best, um, one of the best two-way players in the league. And he gets another block on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's a very good block. A very good block for sure. Good setup. I would put stats. Yeah. Okay. But I do have timeouts here. I could put timeouts here. I just don't know how many timeouts are left. I can check in a second. Here's Jokic. Jokic guarded by McDaniels. McDaniels. Good defense. And Jokic, though, is just still good. Jokic is still good. And the foul. Stats where the bracket is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. I'll think about trying to do something for sure. I could even do it a little bit now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. T-Wolves have 5 timeouts left. And then Denver 3. So hold on, I can fix these here. Boop. 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 And then boop. Boop. There we go. We got updated timeouts. All right. Oh, shoot. Jokic hit another free throw. There we go. 85-79. They threw it away. Here comes the... it's going to be out of bounds. Okay. Every time I look down, literally every time I look down, something happens. Exactly 4 minutes to go, by the way. Exactly 4 minutes to go here. Yeah, I'll be on Do Not Disturb. I am on it right now. Gordon's going to inbound this ball to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Randall. Now here is Murray. Murray working on Randall now. Top of the key. Is he going to pull it up? He's going to fake the screen. He's just going to chill a little bit. Shot clock at 12, 11, 10. Oh, he's trying to work on him. He's trying to go crazy. He's trying to lose him. He's going to have to pull something. Good defense. But here's Brown. Brown for 3. No good. Rebound by not Anthony Edwards. It's Naz Reid, but now Anthony Edwards has the ball. Edwards, he's going to drive in. He's going to get it off the board, and his layup is blocked. It's been that kind of day. It's been up and down. It's been a roller coaster of a game today. Brown is no good. I think that was blocked by Edwards again. Here comes the Timberwolves in transition. The lay-in, oh my gosh, it rolls out. And then Edwards, though, the putback is good. 4-point game with 307, 306, 305, 304, 303, 302, 301. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Really good plays. Really good plays so far. This has been a fun third quarter to watch. Here's the Jokic. Nikola Jokic working on Naz Reid. Jokic, the floater over Naz. Nothing you can do. Jokic is just that good. 6-point game, 2:41 left. We got a timeout, and I think it's a Timberwolves. Yes, it is a Timberwolves timeout, possibly. Wow. Yep, Timberwolves timeout. 87-81 third quarter here. We got about 2 minutes or so left here. So you said stats in where the bracket is. Okay. We could check this. I'm just kind of mess around here since, we don't have too many people watching. I think we just have you. Yeah, it's crazy. We actually don't have that many people watching today, which is actually kind of crazy. I guess we can try NBA.com. And then we can try to share that screen and do the stats that way. Because I just think it would be a little better visibility-wise. I mean, I guess you can see it. It's fine. Yeah, it's chill. Oh, man, this is going to be one heck of a game, though. This is going to be one heck of a finish. Oh. All right, so here. Okay, well, here's the thing. I can't get like a good comparison stats. Mm. Could I do like I'm trying to figure out as it's still on commercial like what could I do for like good stats? Um like I guess I could go Timberwolves stats, but then if you want Denver Nuggets stats, then then we can't have that where it is. Which I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, does this look? I mean, I think it looks fine. You can actually can't really see it well. I wish I could like get one page of good solid stats. Oh man, that's a big yawn I just had. Oh, getting back soon. We are getting back to live action very shortly. Yeah. So like, I guess like team leaders is what we could do. I don't want Gamecast either. I think we might just have to go like this. We might just have to go like this. That's all right. No, I was just changing around since I was just chilling with the commercial break. But now Bones Highland's into the game here. Out of the timeout is good money. Oh my gosh, Bones, he's ready. He's ready to lock in against his former team. Hold on, let's hit that 3 button. Money. And then yeah, I was just chilling. I was just testing some things around here because I want to give you guys what y'all want too. But we got a foul on Bones. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be Bones' fourth foul. It's gonna be Bones' fourth foul after hitting that 3-pointer, making it a 3-point game. All right, we got 2:12 left in the third. Bones Highland has 4 fouls. He's been struggling. He's been struggling here, and at the free throw line, it's the bonus, double bonus. Both teams in the bonus. Tim Hardaway, money at the free throw line. Yeah, I was just chilling around here, testing some things. Not many people in here today. It's late. I get it. I get it for sure. But I was like wondering, like maybe some people are gonna be in here. I don't know. It's all right. Out of bounds, it's going to be Timberwolves basketball after they missed the second free throw. Oh my goodness, why do I keep yawning? I'm gonna have to stand up soon. Anyway, here's Ayo Dosunmu. We got almost a full bench unit in here. That's crazy. That's crazy, Finch. You're crazy. You're not crazy. You're chilling. Here's Bones. Bones, he needs to be careful with 4 fouls. Here's Dante. Dante gets a screen from Nas, but now Nas has the ball. Nas, pump fake, spin around, cannot get it to go, but the tip in is good. Come on. Let's go. 2-point game. 2-point game. Oh, man. At the fourth quarter, I'm going to definitely start standing up, I think, instead of sitting down. And try to get a little more excited. I'm tired, though. Getting late. We're almost to midnight. Jokic hits the first free throw because somehow, someway, he's at the free throw line again. But it's only a 3-point game. Probably it will become a 4-point game. Most likely, Jokic will hit it. Let's see. Second free throw from Jokic. Oh, he almost missed. He almost missed, but he didn't. 86 to 90. 138, 137, 136 left here in the third quarter. Here's Kyle Anderson. Anderson out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Anderson. Anderson airballed a layup. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's the bench. It's all right. But unfortunately, the bench is not in for Denver. But it's just another foul. It's just another foul. Dante fouled Tim Hardaway Jr. when he was taking 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. will be shooting 3 free throws. What are your favorite broadcasts? I'm a woman, but I can't stand Doris Burke. Yeah, I don't think anybody can. I like Kevin Harlan a lot. He misses the first free throw. That's good. That's good for sure. I love Kevin Harlan. I love our Timberwolf guys. Jim Peterson and Michael Grady. I think Michael Grady also does a lot of national broadcasts as well. Hits the second free throw. And now, can he go 2 out of 3? We'll see what happens. Tim Hardaway Jr., he's been playing well. You could tell from the first really points he had, you said, okay, he's going to do good. He actually misses the third free throw, so he only goes 1 for 3, which is actually pretty good. Here we go. Bones gets a screen. Bones, though, is immediately covered up. Here's DeSumo. DeSumo is grabbed around by Jokic. 107 left, and another foul is going to be called on Denver this time. And since we're in the bonus, Bones Hyland is going to be shooting some free throws. I've only been streaming for 2 hours, 5 minutes, but it feels so much longer because it's so much later. Bones hits the first free throw. Come on, boys. You got this. Let's go. Let's split this. Let's split this trip in Denver. Let's go to Minnesota 1-1. Come on. 87-91. Bones hits the second free throw. He's been really efficient today. He just hasn't been efficient with his foul trouble, but still, he's been pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. It's again, 1-score game, 1-possession game. 91-88. 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jokic, he seems like he's always on. I think he plays almost the entire game. Jokic almost threw it away, but now regains it, and now to Johnson. Cameron Johnson. Nice play. Nice play. Nice play, bro. Here's Dante. Dante, layup is fouled. It's not going to be a good layup, but it is fouled. Yeah, it is crazy late, and if it's just me and somebody, go ahead and shut down. Totally understandable. I'm watching on Peacock. I think, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay until at least 12:30 my time, so probably, 11:30 your... Wait. You're in California, so 2 hours behind. So it's 9:45. Actually, it's not that late for you. Jamal Murray's checking back in here. I'll stay for a little bit. We'll see, depending. It's a good game, and I'll lock in. I'll lock in. I'm good. Dante DiVincenzo misses both free throws. Oh my gosh, bro. But we somehow get the rebound. It's Naz Reid. Naz to Ayo. Ayo to Bones. Bones from deep range. No good. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Pick it up. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jamal has the ball. Guarded by Ayo. Good defense. Don't allow a shot. We know he's capable of making clutch shots at the last couple. It's a turnover. Good work to Sumo. To Sumo to Bones. Bones lays it in. Come on, boys. It's a 3-point game here. And now Jokic for 3 at the corner. In and out is no good. And through 3 quarters. Through 3 quarters. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves 90. The Denver Nuggets 93. Anthony Edwards. Nikola Jokic. This is going to be fun. It's going to be the fourth quarter. To the fourth quarter we go. In just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. Come on. How's it going, boys? How are we doing? We got a couple people in here. How are we doing? Denver, I've never heard Denver's broadcast. I should check it out sometime. For sure. I can't wait for this fourth quarter. We got a couple people in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this content and you want to be a part of this going forward, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button on our road to 200 subscribers here on YouTube. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drink some water quick. Hold up. Please hold. We good? We good. Okay. Oh, I got to change this to fourth quarter. I always forget to change it. I don't know why I always forget to change it, bro. I always forget to change it, but we go in the fourth quarter. I'm going to probably have to change where this goes in a second when I'm just moving a little bit, some stuff around. Chilling. We're chilling. I think, let's see, does this look okay? Yeah. Okay. What do y'all think? Final predictions. Final predictions here for this fourth quarter. Final predictions. Timberwolves or the Nuggets? Let me know. Who wins? Let's go. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'll be right back. All right. So we're going to adjust some of this stuff. Moving up a little bit because I'm going to start standing up a little bit so I don't fall asleep. Some things are just needed to happen. I feel like a professional commentator now, standing up. Unfortunately, I don't think professionals wear pajama pants and a Timberwolves hoodie. I don't think that's what they do. We'll remove this one. Yeah, all right. Sorry, it's going to be a weird overlap for fourth quarter, but since we're going to get to 100 points, I'm going to have to use the space well. The Minnesota Wild, though, I do want to take a quick look. Jess, are you a Avalanche fan by any chance? I don't know if you like hockey or whatever. It's going to be fourth quarter time in a second. But the Minnesota Wild are in the playoffs right now. They lose today against the Dallas Stars. 4-2. But here we go. Ayo Dosunmu is going to lay the first bucket in of this fourth quarter. And it's a 1-point game. Sorry. Can't do math. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Here we go. I believe that's Bruce Brown of the Denver Nuggets out to Jamal Murray. You can see that hair. And we get another foul. Dosunmu's laughing about it now. Dosunmu's laughing about it because it's just always a foul. Like, so many fouls. I mean, both ways, too. Like, I that's the one thing about basketball I don't like because there's so many fouls, especially in the postseason. But here we go. Jamal Murray, let's do this again against Ayo Dosunmu. Not a lot of separation, but wide open is Bruce Brown for three, and it's money. Bruce Brown starts to get hot, maybe, and Denver leads by 4. Here's Naz. Naz fakes the pass to Gobert, driving in, puts it in, and 1. Come on, Naz. Come on. Ant-Man's enjoying that. Ant-Man's enjoying that. Come on. 2-point game. 2-point game here. Timberwolves need this win. The Timberwolves need this win to stay alive, in my opinion, in this season. Now, I'm in this series going 1-1. If you go down 2-0, things ain't looking good for you. But, hey, one thing we know, the Timberwolves rarely lose 2 straight to the same team. And so I think things are looking good, even if we are down. But, hey, 11:08 left. 1 free throw for Naz Reid to come up. and misses it. But guess what? Oh, I thought they got the rebound, but they didn't. Nas has been awful at the free throw line today. Everyone's been awful at the free throw line today. They got to throw up all these free throws in practice. But anyway, here's Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by, yeah, they finally double team Murray. That's good. Here's Bruce Brown, though, for three. And now he's the problem. Bruce Brown for three. 99, 94. Bruce Brown has quite a few points here. And then Nas gets the dunk, which is really good. Really good for us here. Still a 3-point game. Dude, this is going to be one heck of a game. One heck of a finish for sure. Throw the hat away, Mateo. What am I doing? I don't know. Here comes Aaron Gordon. Gordon guarded closely, like really closely by Jaden. He's still going to pull up the three because he had to because of the shot clock violation. It's no good. Rebound, Bones Highland. Highland to Naz Reid. Reid driving in the floater. No good. Too strong. The putback is no good. But guess what? They draw the contact and Naz Reid will go back to the free throw line. Come on. Come on. I also got to remember to kind of be quiet because I do know some people are sleeping upstairs. So just sorry. Oh, back to the free throw line indeed. He gets the first one. Come on. Let's go. 10:06 left. Can he complete the second free throw? Naz Reid, 97-99 to make it a 1-point game. He does. Clutch free throws. There we go. We finally make some clutch free throws, Naz. Let's go. 1-point game with exactly 10 minutes to go. 11 points, 9 rebounds for Naz Reid. He's a rebound shy of a double-double. Jamal Murray, floater over Gobert. That's a tough shot. He does it, and there's the 100 points I was saying we were going to have to take a look at. We're going to have to re-edit that scoreboard in a second. Here's Bones Highland. Highland is going to find Ayo DeSumo. DeSumo back to Bones Highland. Highland working on Bruce Brown, but we are going to be We're going to have a stoppage. And I think we're going to get a foul on Denver, possibly. All right. I'm going to use this time to rearrange the score. Actually, never mind. It's back. They're back here. Here's Naz Reid. Naz Reid out to Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels driving in, spinning around, turn fake, cannot get it to go, out of bounds, and it's going to be Timberwolves basketball. Denver up 1-0 in this series. Minnesota needs this. Here's Ayo DeSumo. DeSumo one of the three. He gets the stat now to McDaniels. He's going to drive in. Big, strong play. Come on, Jaden. Come on, Jaden. Tie game. Oh, wait. Sorry, not tie game. We're only up by... We're trailing by 1, though. We got 9 minutes to go. We got to get Ant-Man in here very soon. Jokic is not on the floor, nor is Anthony Edwards. Here's Aaron Gordon. Gordon to Brown. Bruce Brown, not Christian Brown. Christian Brown is not on the floor right now. It is going to be Timberwolves basketball, I believe. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know how they're going to rule this. Are they going to challenge? I think Denver's actually calling a timeout to challenge this call. I think they said Timberwolves basketball, but Denver thinks otherwise. So timeout Denver. They're going to have 2 left, I think. Okay. Very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. Thank you guys so much for watching again. If you've spent any time here, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We've had 60 views on the one today. We normally have like 200. But I get it. I get it. It's late. I get it. It's late. Appreciate you guys, though, for tuning in nonetheless. Whether it's 2 viewers, 100 viewers, gonna still have the same content. And I hope you guys all enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it, for the most part. when it's not at 12:30 a.m. in, Minnesota, and it's going to be midnight in 3 minutes, and I'm like, why? Sometimes I ask myself that. Like, why? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what will happen here. Just kind of waiting now, really, for the fourth quarter to begin. I talk a lot during the fourth quarter, especially. So sometimes you got to save your voice. Speaking of that, guess what? It's a water break. Water breaks are dang good. Water breaks are so good for your soul. So good for everything. Because, just, especially your throat. My throat's so dry. But things are looking good. It just looks like we're gonna get done by 12:30 Central Standard Time, so that's gonna be really good. As long as we don't take forever with these commercials, which everybody hates commercials. Heck yeah, I'm an Avs fan too, and Broncos, all Colorado sports. All right, even though you live in not, I don't know if you live in LA, but you live in Cali. All right, cool, cool. You have a lot of teams in California. Just saying. No, I respect it. I like a lot of Colorado sports for sure. Um, but the Avalanche, man, they have a good team. They have a really good team for sure. They get whoever wins Dallas, Minnesota. Yes, I am in Minnesota. I am in Minnesota. Yep. It is 2 minutes till midnight, boys. 2 minutes till midnight. It's yeah. All right. Yeah, the mosquitoes are bad, bro. The mosquitoes are starting to actually wake up too. Like, I got bit a couple days ago. So stupid. The call is overturned, so it's going to be a successful Denver challenge. The ball did go off Rudy Gobert's hand. Yep, it did. Good challenge by Denver. Good challenge by Denver. So it's going to be Denver basketball, 101, 100, 8:52 left. Anthony Edwards has checked into the ball game, so has Christian Brown, and more. They inbound it. Easy pass, easy finish for the one and only Cameron Johnson. Here's Naz Reid. Naz Reid driving in, trying to pull the hook shot, but it's not good. It's pulled in by Cameron Johnson. Here's Bryce Brown. Bryce to Christian Brown, and it's good. What a play there. What a sequence for Christian Brown. Oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this, TV. Stop. Stop breaking up for me. But anyway, here's Aaron Gordon. 8:06, 8:05, 8:04 left. 105, 100 here, fourth quarter. Gordon, Murray was wide open for a second. He hesitated. And then my man, Rudy Gobert, played some excellent defense on Jamal Murray. Shout out to you for pronouncing Brown correctly. Very professional, even with PJ Pants. Even with PJ Pants. Even with PJ Pants, we pronounce Christian Brown or Bryce Brown, whatever. The spelling was Christian Brown's name. See, I know that. I got you. I'm really familiar with Denver too. We've seen them so many times. I'm just really familiar with them, so I got you. Even with the PJ Pants on, even with them on. Here's Edwards. We need something from you. He's got the good screen. He's got the three, but it's short again. He needs to figure something out on this three, and it's going to be Denver basketball. Another foul on Jaden McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo gonna check in. I don't know who he's checking in for. Never mind. I do know he's checking in for Ayo DeSumo. Here we go. There's Christian Brown. Speak of the devil. Here we go. It's Jamal Murray. Murray gets a screen from Jokic. Jokic to other Brown, and his shot is no good. Rebound by Anthony Edwards. Edwards guarded by Cameron Johnson. He gets this to Julius Randle and Bryce Brown. Is it Bryce Brown or I think it's Bryce Brown. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say Bryce Brown. Okay. I think it's Bryce Brown. Oh, never mind. It's Bruce Brown. My bad. I apologize. I'm sorry. The PJ Pants got that one wrong. Here's Dante DiVincenzo. First shot off the bench is no good, and it's into the hands of Bruce Brown. Is it Bruce Brown? Not Bryce. Bruce? I don't know. Jokic tipped away by Dante DiVincenzo, but now Brown gets it to Jokic, and Jokic shot blocked by Gobert. Gobert to Randle. It's still a 5-point game. No one scored in a couple minutes. Randle wide open. Edwards fakes the shot, driving in. Nice little reverse layup, and it's good. 3-point game. These are the clutch games we live for, not blowout games, clutch games. 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter to 30 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Murray locked up by 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. Here's Jokic. Jokic finds Brown, I believe. His shot is off. Rebound by Gobert and controlled by Anthony Edwards. Edwards moving from left to right. Now here's Randle. Randle moving in on Johnson, and he is fouled, and he will shoot a couple free throws. 6:07 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Who is going to still win? The NBA still exists. Fact. Volta 8871. How's it going? Yes, the NBA still exists. How we doing? Cameron Johnson, 5th foul. He's one away from getting fouled out. Julius Randle hits the first free throw. Next game is going to be Thursday, 8:30. So 1 hour earlier, but 8:30 Central Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern at Minnesota. Who's going to go to a game at 8:30 at night in Minnesota? It's so stupid. And then Saturday's game 4 at Minnesota, 7:30 Central Standard Time, so 8:30 Eastern. So that's a little bit more realistic. But who's going to go to game here Thursday night at 8:30? That's crazy. Julius Randle. Second free throw is, guess what? Good. Yeah, it is. It's a little late. It's a little late. I'm sorry. But there's Christian Brown. Christian Brown slams it down and reclaims the 3-point lead for Denver. It's Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown, I got you. Timeout, Minnesota. Oh. This is going to be definitely a clutch game. It's going to be fun. 3-point game under 5 minutes to go. It's going to be a fun, clutch game. It's Bruce Brown. I got you. I guarantee you, I'm going to still mess it up one time. I guarantee you, but as long as I'm thinking about it, it will be Bruce. Bruce Brown, Christian Brown. I'm not even looking at any cheat sheets or anything. I'm just looking at my mic right here. I'm turning away from my computer, turning away from the TV. It's Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, Cameron Johnson, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon. There you go. And then Joel Valanciunas? Yeah, I think so. I love how Volta, though, says the NBA still exists. It's great. That's great. Yeah, so 5:52 left here in the fourth quarter, still on commercial break. Oh. Yeah, I forgot the World Cup's this summer. That's fun. Feel free to share this channel with any of your friends, anybody who's watching. If you enjoy this content and would like to support me even more, you can go ahead and share any of my videos, anything. Maybe not this live stream. Maybe one of my podcast episodes. Maybe somebody will like those better. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm playing. But yeah. Okay, that makes sense, Jess. That makes sense. I got you. Yeah. Us Timberwolves, we do Rudy for Gobert. That's what we do. We do not Bruce. True. When I did say Bryce, he did make threes. When I said Bruce, I think I did say Bruce eventually. He didn't make threes. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Jonas Valanciunas. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know that. I got you. Edmonds been explosive. I thought he was gonna go off. I think he might get 40. Not gonna lie. Jonas Valanciunas. That's right. That rings. That flows off the tongue really nicely. Really really nice. All right. This is gonna be fun. Wild lost 4-2 against the Stars, so they even up that series at one apiece. Clutch players on both sides of the floor. It's clutch time for Murray, clutch time for Edwards, clutch time for Jokic. It's gonna be fun. We're ignoring the fact that this game could go into overtime. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring the time. All I know is that Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo have the ball. Now Rudy Gobert. Speaking of Rudy, he just gets blocked by Jokic. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's Julius Randle. Randle got the rebound and still has it. Floats it up. Gets the lane to go. And there's one. It's a 1 point deficit here. 106, 107. Wolves only down by one. 5:23, 5:22, 5:21 left for your time sink. Jokic for three. He airballed it again. I don't know what is going on with Jokic, but he's airballed 2 threes today. I've never seen it in my life. Here's Randall spinning. Good strong play. Finds an open man. It's McDaniels for three, and it's no good. It's off target just by a little left. McDaniels is a little upset he missed that one, but it's okay. It's still a 1 point game. 4:55 left. Here's Jamal Murray guarded by Jaden McDaniels. You got to stay. Just don't give up any fouls here, and just play some good defense. Here's Jokic. Jokic driving in on Gobert. Shot is no good. Jokic is on the ground. No foul coming. Here's DiVincenzo. Fakes the shot. He's going to get this out to McDaniels. McDaniels slams it in. And Minnesota has taken the lead 108-107. I'll talk to you about my picks for awards in a second. Probably next commercial break so we have something to talk about. Jokic coming in here. Nikola Jokic, spin around, fade, no good. Jokic has gone cold, stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, nobody there, lays it in. And Dante DiVincenzo extends the lead by 2, 110-107. Timeout, Denver. Nuggets will have one more timeout, boys. Nuggets are going to have one more timeout. So now, Jess, who were my picks for DPOY, Art, and MIP, and etc., etc., etc.? Well, here you go. DPOY got announced already today. And to be honest, I had Victor Wembanyama, so I got that one right. Most improved player has to be my guy, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I really wish we would have had you still. So he's my most improved player for sure. He's been absolutely insane. For Rookie of the Year, I'm going to go Cooper just because. I'm going Cooper for Rookie of the Year just because of his insane performances these last couple weeks. However, if he didn't have like that 50 or 60 point game, I think it was a 50-point game, I think Con Knipple wins it. I think it's pretty close, and I wouldn't be mad or surprised if either of them win Rookie of the Year. Sixth man, I I don't really know enough about people's benches, but I think that Miami guy is probably gonna win it. And then I'm trying to think. Head coach, definitely Detroit's coach deserves that. Clutch player of the year. They were just talking about that on the broadcast because it's Jamal Murray and Anthony Edwards. They're both clutch player of the year finalists. I think Ant-Man deserves that one, but I wouldn't be mad if Murray gets this. And then MVP. My MVP is Jokic. That's just my opinion. But anyway, we are back to live action. Here's that clutch player, Jamal Murray, but he can't hit a three. And 347, 346, Anthony Edwards. Here we go. Let's see what he can do. He's going to take a three of his own, and he can't hit it this time. So both of those clutch player of the year finalists can't do it. And then it's no go. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. There's another foul on Jaden McDaniels. That's his 5th foul of the day. Oh, no. Dude, if this game goes into overtime like Jess wants it to go, because I think she wants it to go to overtime. If it goes into overtime, no Jaden or Jaden with 5 fouls, that is not good. He missed the block. Going for the block, it hit the rim. Oh, that's a little ugly. Well, his hand didn't hit the rim. He was going for the block on Christian Brown, and I don't know. Oh my goodness. Well, Finch didn't agree. He's going to be using his coach's challenge here on this one. But what were your guys' award predictions? Let me know. Let's see what Tony Brothers decides to do here with 3:36 left in the fourth quarter. The guys on the broadcast are saying this should not be a foul. So maybe there's hope. Tony Brothers, can you give us some hope? Can you give us some hope? I don't think he touched Christian Brown. That's why I was kind of confused. I thought it was a block from McDaniels. And if it's 5 fouls, dude, he's one away from over the limit and he's done for the day. They said the challenge was unsuccessful. Come on. I told you Tony Brothers hates the Wolves. I told you Tony Brothers hates... Oh. McDaniels now has 5 fouls. 5 fouls, bro. 5. Oh, my gosh. Like, I don't get... Where? I don't see it. I don't see it. That's not there. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. There you go. There's proof. There is proof that Tony Brothers hates the Timberwolves. Christian Brown shooting 2 free throws. First free throw, good. Chris Finch, he ain't happy about that one. To make it a 1-point game. Stupid call. Stupid call. It's in and out. Oh, I thought it was in. I pressed the good button, but nope. It remains a 2-point game. Maybe there's a little luck on our side. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, he's going to play this out to Jaden. Jaden intercepted. Dang it, Jaden. Jaden, man. He's had some good moments, but he's had some bad moments. He feels like he's lost in space now. Here's Jokic. Jokic guarded by Rudy Gobert. Good defense. Keep your feet planted. Don't get a foul. Spinning Jokic. He almost loses the ball. Good shot contest. Dude, Gobert is literally the X factor here. He is locking Jokic up. It's insane. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gobert, in quotation marks, knocked down Jokic. He was just trying to set a screen. Jokic, you're a fat baby. You're a fat baby. I'm sorry, Nuggets fans. Just get over. Oh, my gosh. That's Gobert's 5th foul. Foul trouble. Foul trouble's been bad. Fifth. Foul trouble's been real bad today. Here's Jamal Murray. Murray fakes the shot, almost loses it, regains it. Here's Jokic. Jokic, he fakes the three, and now he's going to actually take the three, but he can't shoot. He can't shoot threes today. Don't know what's going on. He seems like he's having an off day. But yeah, he's being flopped all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Here's Murray. Murray guarded by DiVincenzo pretty well. He's still going to pull the shot off. He had a good look. Unfortunately, it can't go in. 2-15, 2-14, 2-13. Here's Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards. Step back. He's going to put the fade up. It can't go off the backboard. But then Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert slams it home and gives the Timberwolves a 4-point lead with 2 minutes exactly to go. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Jokic is indeed sailing, but here's Murray. You can't let Murray cook. Murray floater, missed it. Rebound, Julius Randle. And now here's Anthony Edwards. 146, 145, 144 left. Here's Edwards. He wants the three. He's double teamed. He gets this to DiVincenzo, relieves some of the pressure. Here's Anthony Edwards working on Murray. He wants this matchup. He wants to eat it up. Here's now DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo drives in wide open. Is going to be Jaden McDaniels. He's going to force the shot at the buzzer. He can't do it. Gobert can't control the rebound. And we still got ourselves a game. Gordon for three. And out of the middle of nowhere, Aaron Gordon hits a clutch three-pointer with 1:18 to go. It's a 1-point game. Yeah, Jokic is for sure selling right now. Uh, it's crazy. In this fourth quarter, Jokic and Murray have 2 points, and they're 1 of 10 from the floor. That's crazy. That was a stat shown by the broadcast. That's cool. Here's DiVincenzo. He wants that three. He looks it. He likes it. And it's money for Dante. DiVincenzo up by 4. 1:04 left to go here. They're going to dribble this out a little bit, waste some time, or not waste some time, but save some time. Here's Murray out to Jokic. Jokic has not been able to shoot a three. I would not have him shoot a three right now. He might have to, though, but Gobert has given him some good defense. Murray holding him off, and Jokic is going to slam it on Gobert's head. 2-point game, 49.9 seconds left. Well, now the clock's going. Jokic has a quiet 24 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 assists away from a triple-double. Here's Edwards. Edwards going to let the clock run out a little bit. It's a 2-point lead. He gets this to McDaniels. McDaniels to Edwards. Edwards guarded and a foul. They say he traveled. Edwards traveled. He's shocked. Edwards is shocked. And now there's some pushing and shoving between Anthony Edwards and Nikola Jokic. Things are getting a little heated in Denver with 30.6 seconds left in regulation. Conley steps in. That's good. Oh, Jokic gave Edwards a little shove. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? What was that, Jokic? What are we doing? Let's keep our cool. I know it's been a frustrating night for you. I would be frustrated if I were you too. Especially, everybody thinks so high of you. Like, I've never seen... Like, I respect Jokic too. Like, he's so good and gifted. And he just airballs so many threes. This is insane. But here's Jokic. He says, I'm going to pass it to Christian Brown. Brown gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he could tie this game with 19.1 seconds. You might be right. We might be headed to overtime. Just saying, we might be headed into overtime. Unless somebody can make a clutch shot. 19.1 seconds left here, fourth quarter. Christian Brown, first shot, missed it. Missed the first free throw with 19.1 seconds. Now, do you miss it intentionally? I don't think so. I don't think you do that. We'll see what Christian Brown can do here. Hopefully he can make this free throw. He gets it to fall in. It's a 1-point game. Timeout, Minnesota. Oh, wait, hold up. That's not right. Both teams, one timeout left, 115, 114 with 19.1 seconds left. Wow. I mean, Dante DiVincenzo, cold-blooded three is just money. Ugh. Let me know, guys, what you guys think in the comments down below. Or in the chat down below. Who is going to pull up? Who is going to pull this off? Who is going to pull this win off, bro? Oh, my goodness. Still in a timeout. No fouls to give for either team. I think you have to expect Minnesota. You get the ball to Edwards. They're going to foul you most likely. And then Edwards has to make his free throws. It's going to come down to free throws. And then you think about it. If the Timberwolves would have made their free throws, like, there was a stretch where Gobert missed 2 in a row. Then Randall missed 2 in a row. Nas missed 2 in a row. If they would have hit some of those free throws, at least 50%, they would not be in this situation. They'd be in a different situation. But, hey, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Jaden McDaniels will inbound the basketball right about the three-point arc. Can they get the ball in? They got to get it in, and they are fouled. It is going to be Randall who is fouled, and Randall will shoot free throws. Here we go. Julius Randle. Got to make some free throws now. It's all up to Julius Randle. Can we make 2 free throws? And plus, even then, Denver still has a chance to tie this game. 18.8 seconds. First free throw is good. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Gobert comes back in just to make sure if there is a rebound, they can get the size advantage there. Still loads of time, especially in basketball. Tons of time in basketball. 2-point lead. Couldn't they extend it to 3? Julius Randle for a free throw is good. Cold-blooded. Here we go. 18 seconds. They could use a timeout if they need. Here's Jamal Murray. Are they going to go for... They have to go for the tie. Jamal Murray, the floater is no good. And Minnesota has the basketball. Here's Julius Randle. Randle, slam dunk for DiVincenzo. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're going to pull on and win this game. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they come back from down 19 points. They come back from 19 points in a great game. A game where Nikola Jokic did not play well at all. But Julius Randle locked in. Anthony Edwards locked in. This team locked in for most of the part. Rudy Gobert locked in. They had fouls against them. They had fouls for them. It was a really fun game. Tony Brothers, you didn't ruin it all the way. You tried, but you didn't. And we come out of Denver. The first 2 games in Denver split. Now we're going to head to Minnesota. The next 2 games in Minnesota on our turf. This is going to be a long series. We all knew that. But this game was so important. It was so important. We're here. Dante DiVincenzo, maybe one of the best players here in the fourth quarter. This has just been one of the best games of basketball, of Wolves basketball that I've watched in a long time. Julius Randle has come out and played his heart and soul out for this team. We needed him to do that. Does this help? Does this help his case of staying here next year? We don't think about that right now. But, man, oh, man, that's a really good step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction. Now let's take a look, though, a little bit before I wrap it up. By the way, Anthony Edwards, 30 points, 10 rebounds. We're going to take a look at the full box score breakdown here. Oh, come on, boys. We needed this. They needed this for sure. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle, 24 points, 50% from the floor, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, a monster game. A monster game for Julius freaking Randle. Jaden McDaniels, 37 minutes. He played the second most minutes out of everybody. Only Edwards played 40. He had 14 points. He had a couple blocks, some good assists, and just really ultimately a really good player for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then for Rudy Gobert, he only had 2 points, but man, he was a +4. He had a couple blocks. He was locking Jokic up. And when we look at Jokic's stats, you're going to see, wow, he did some really good stuff. And you take a look at it, his shooting percentage, too, will reveal a lot of things. Donte DiVincenzo, 16 points in 31 minutes, including a couple clutch threes and clutch dunks and all that stuff. Thank you, Donte DiVincenzo, for that. No ET, no OT, that is for sure. Thank you so much for watching most of this stream, Jess. I really do appreciate you. I'll be back either Saturday or whatever day Game 5 is most likely. If you haven't already, though, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll do a probably full first 2 games recap on my podcast tomorrow. So if you want to tune into that one, turn the notification bell button on. Appreciate you so much, though. Really do. Even if you don't do any of that, thank you guys so much. But as we continue on with this box score recap here, Anthony Edwards, 40 minutes, 30 points. I said he had to go off. Well, he went off, and that's great. 10 rebounds, 2 assists. If you combine his assists with last game, he would have had a triple-double. Still waiting for that first triple-double of his career. It's going to come eventually. The bench, a little disappointing, but Bones had a lot of good clutch threes. He was 3 of 4 from 3. Really, really clutch, especially when he got into foul trouble. He still played well. He attacked the rim. He played some really good defense. Naz Reid had an okay game. I'd like to see more, but that's all right. Dosunmu kind of had a quiet night with 9 points, but other than that, really solid performance all around for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Then you're taking a look at the Nuggets. I just want to highlight a couple things here. Jamal Murray did have 30 more points, but you still were able to beat them because you think about this. Look, Jokic had 24. Other than that, nobody had more than 20 points, which is super, super incredible, especially when you're talking about how deep this team is. Yes, Bruce Brown. I forgot about, I kept calling him Bryce, but Bruce Brown had a couple nice looks there. Tim Hardaway Jr. was playing great. And, you just take a look at some of these stats and the way that this team was playing. Like, we're not saying that the Timberwolves won a series. It's just they won a game, and it's going to be a fun series. I really think it's going to go 6 or 7 games. It's going to be a hard-fought series. We're going to probably be playing this team for the next 2 weeks. And, I just really... It was good to see that, see if Randle actually plays, this is why they have Randle. However, he's been inconsistent, so now he needs to put multiple games like that in a row for us to, really consider keeping him next season. But yeah, man, MVP today has to, though, be my guy, Anthony Edwards. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He played out of his freaking mind. And it's just it's really good. I was waiting for this moment. We were waiting for it as well. Everybody was waiting for it, and now, we tie the series 1-1. Hopefully, my guys find their shots in many. Yeah, well, Denver does need to find their shots for sure. I do think, though, personally, I think both teams are going to have some of these games where they're going to shoot really well, some games where they don't really shoot as well, and I think it's just going to be ultimately who can put put together the best stretches of games, who can shoot the best is going to win this series. It's going to be a really fun series for sure. And it's just really, I'm just really happy that we were able to get one. Now we're back at even. Now the first one to win 3 more games wins the series. Still loads of time, but it's just really fun. I think it is 12:30 in the morning here, in Tuesday, April 21st. Here for me, I really am getting tired, so I think I'm going to leave it right there for you guys. But man, what a game! What a freaking fracking game for your Minnesota Timberwolves, or if you were cheering for the Nuggets like a couple other people were, sure it wasn't ideal, but it was still a really fun game to watch, a really fun game to talk about, really fun game to call in a sense. And I just think there's going to be a lot more like this, and I'm really, really excited for it. So without further ado, this is going to be it. I appreciate everybody for joining. Thank you, Jess, for joining from California. But it's 12:30 in the morning. I got to get some sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your lives. I like to keep God at the center of everything I do. So if you don't know that, now you do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Inside the Wolves, another episode coming out. We'll recap games 1 and 2, give you my full thoughts, my full breakdown. But now, that's it for me. I'm Mateo signing off. Have a great day. Again, don't forget to keep God first because he's the most important thing in your lives. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great day.